fuck the recap. Roku's gone.
Roku's
So,
gone.
you guys are standing on a giant torture wheel. Elaborate fish god stones in your hands. You have a droopy beholder eye in between it. You've sliced in half like an egg and took the yolk out of it. So now it's just like garbage flopping around in your hands. This is the series of events that actually happened. Sweetie went to cast prismatic spray, and when he extended his hands outward, he realized he was missing his left hand. The spell went awry, accidentally hit Roku on the side. It was not intentional. Roku definitely did not urge him to hit him with the spell. It was fully an accident by all parties involved.
Such
tragedy.
But now, Roku is gone. But you have a whole choir of fish people above you cheering. Yay, you did it! All right, yay, yay! You just hear they're all standing around the floor trap that dropped out for you guys, and they're all staring down at you.
Well, for starters, can you bring us back up?
Oh, can you not?
I'll get you. I grab three and if I can still the fly active, I fly straight up through the hole.
Did you cast fly on yourself?
I use the bow to fly.
Cool.
There's only one charge.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. You just come enshrined in this, and you do this very Iron Man like flying, and or more like Star-Lord. It's not, you don't float, you don't flap of wings, you shoot like magic out particles out of your feet, and you extend forward like a rocket ship. Sweetie and arm. You guys fly up into the next level, where you see all of the illusory fish people that you had talked to are now gone, and now that all remain are the real inhabitants of your island.
Hello. Thank you for the. I hold up the tools.
Your high priest, who was recently resurrected, steps forward. Well, it looks fabulous on you, sir. Do you think we can maybe go back to the island now? I'm sort of missing home.
Oh, definitely. Lead the way.
Yes,
You look a lot older.
Lead the way.
you are about middle-aged, except you've been forcibly shoved through time, so you're a little older looking than a regular halfling would be at 70. You're not doing too hot. Your hair's gray and you're wrinkly as hell. But they all start walking out, and then you sort of see, like, as you're walking past, the whole thing that you guys just partook in looks like a giant TV set. You like get past the wheel of torture, and it's actually this like poorly flimsily made wooden plywood cutout, and they're like as you're going, there are Kutones like disassembling this set and like putting it on their side, and like the spinning letter reveals is actually just like really just shitty material, and it was like one dimensional. And so the whole illusion has been shattered really, and as you're walking out, the Kutones assure you, oh, we do need to keep one of those stones for them to have their full effect, though.
Oh, okay. Are they like sending stones? I haven't really taken the time to.
Similarly, yes. You give us one, and you keep the other, and we are able to talk to one another through them.
Oh, well, I hand it over to. I assume that this is the high priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys, and he dives in the water and starts moving back to the main island. What are you guys doing?
So, Sweetie, where's Roku?
Well, I went to, do the cool spell, and without the second hand, it I think the blast radius was shifted a lot farther than I thought, and I accidentally hit Roku. I think I hit him with the beam. It was a purple beam, right? So I'm pretty sure he got blasted to another dimension.
Oh God. Well, we have my problem right now. I don't feel so good, Mr. Sweetie. You're old that is just Roku younger than he's supposed to be, but he's also in a different plane. I mean, getting there won't be too much of an issue with the wristwatch, but
Well, how do we know
don't
which
where
one
he
it
is.
is?
That's the problem. Let's see if your fish fuel can help with that. I thought
I
swimming
dive-
back in the island.
Yeah, I dive back in to chase after a bunch of coatones.
Perfect. Okay. Very simple 5-minute trip. You guys get back to the main island, and as you do, all the Kutoans are like sort of like hopping around, having a good time, just generally hanging out.
Hanging out, being bros.
Guys being dudes.
Just boys being dudes. Dudes being boys.
Dudes being boys. Fish being fish.
Fish being fish. They're
Fish being
slapping
fish.
fins, just you know. The high priest comes up and adjusts his robes and, do you need anything else, dear God? You're looking a little
Old.
weak.
I assure you, I'm as strong. Nope, not gonna. My back.
Ah, perhaps you would like a lamprey massage. It always works out the kinks in your muscles.
Maybe when I get back, but I don't know if you remember, but we kind of had a third friend that we think got teleported to another plane of existence.
Tough deal.
Very tough deal. You wouldn't happen to know about anything that could help us find someone in a different plane, could you?
Well, it depends. Is he dead?
Probably not. He's strong.
I don't think so. He's one of the strongest people I know, or is the strongest person I know.
Well, then no. I once knew a woman. She was in running to be god at one point, but she often spoke to people of different planes, but she specialized in those whose souls had passed on in judgment.
Are you saying you're friends with the Raven Queen?
No, this woman was an old, saggy, mean old woman with a sort of blue skin. No, Raven Queen, I don't think we've seen her. And even if we did, I don't quite believe in her. You see, the only god we follow is you.
Well, thank you. And I give him a little head pat.
He's slimy.
Yeah, and probably taller than me. So this blue chick, was she from here? Where was she from?
Oh, I'm not sure. People used to call her a hag and complain when she was around, causing property rates to lower and whatnot. But we don't know much about that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Since you're the one that helped me achieve these rocks, you said they're kind of like sending stones, right?
Yes.
Can I use sending to try and talk to Roku, even though he's in a different plane?
You only send to the other stone. So.
Well, I'm talking if I didn't cast it through a stone, but through myself.
Oh, I'm not sure. You talk to us with it sometimes. That's appreciated.
Why don't you just try, sweetie? Nothing can go wrong.
Hey, Roku. I don't know where you went, but we would like to know where and how to find you.
In Roku's voice. There's ash, gray wastes, but I see a building, some sort of stronghold. My guess is I'm in the abyss. But there's a lot of different layers to that place.
Well, I can't even respond. Never mind. Hogar, I think we should go back to Sarask really quick and talk to our
Demon boy?
boy, our book boy, our bookworm.
Pesto Bright Eyes?
Yeah, yes, Kesto.
All right. Is there something you want to do about yourself before there? See if Fish can help with that.
What was that?
See if Fish can help with your whole being an old man thing.
We can deal with this later.
All right.
Plus, it's like for you, or actually, I don't. For you, it's well, a normal human. It's probably only like what their 40s. I'm
You are
fine,
like
just
40.
bad back.
All right. Cheddar.
As he lands, him and Maribel, the griffin that you rode here on, are kind of like play fighting with each other. But since they're animals, it looks extremely violent. But like Cheddar is actively laughing because he can talk and she can't. He's like and they're pecking.
Also probably a whole lot stronger than.
And they're fighting each other and
because psychic levels
rolling around a bit. Yeah, well, that's fine.
Just pecking it, just like dig straight into her skull.
They just caw at each other and hey, I'm glad I got this friend. She's real neat. She doesn't know how to talk yet though. She's a little dumb.
Where's Clegane?
Clegane didn't come.
No, Clegane came because he went off with Maribel to the forest to do something.
Oh, well, must have gone back into his shell. You know how these things are.
But we need his shell.
Well, I don't know where it's at.
Maribel, do you have it?
We'll deal with this later. We need to get Roku back.
Does Maribel have the shell?
Yeah, let's go get Roku. You search through Maribel's like bridal. Is that what it's called?
Saddle pack?
Yeah, saddle pouches. And there's a figurine Marvel lion within that.
Okay, nothing in there for 8 hours, but whatever works. All right, I got Cheddar's back.
Yeah, Maribel's back.
Where are we going?
Back in Sarask.
All right, this way, Maribel. And you guys soar off into the skies. Once again, not having to worry about any sort of natural predators due to you guys having two different like sort of predators of the skies in their own respective rights. So everything sort of avoids you just in case. And once again, you sort of swoop in, land amongst the steps of the pyramids of Sarask you have reclaimed for yourself. As you walk in, you're sort of met with Kesto's stare, and he goes, "Oh, is Master Roku with you?"
That's the problem. You see, he's on another plane of existence.
Oh,
you don't know where. I accidentally hit him with a prismatic spray as I hold up my nub in my normal hand.
Ah, yes. Is that you, Master Sweetie?
Yeah, he's old.
Oh, yeah, yes. I gained a few years. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Like
well,
40 or so.
have you tried sending to him to tell you of his location?
He thinks he's in the abyss.
He thinks he's in the abyss, but
well,
we've been to the abyss, right?
Ashen plains,
the abyss.
stronghold.
The abyss is quite literally infinite, so I'm afraid we'll need more.
Ashen plains.
He said something about a stronghold or a castle house building.
That's not going to yield much information. Are
Plains
there
full
any
of
sort of
ash.
specifics? I'll try it once more to garner any details I possibly can. It's not going through.
Went through for me.
It's not even the spell failed. He must be in some sort of position in which the magic cannot deliver to him. I do not know how to contact him.
Is that a clue that to his location?
The abyss is one of the most magically dense planes that there is. I'm afraid we're lost. We lost Master Roku. And he starts flipping through books frantically.
Wait, sweetie. Who do we know from the abyss?
Who do we know from the abyss? Enoch?
No, not Enoch. You're talking like this morning. Star is doing.
You think us just showing up to Tharsden, like just his front door, you think that's gonna...
No, I'm saying contact Tharsden and ask him, hey, you know where Roku is?
I didn't talk to Tharsden himself. I talked to one of his servants.
Yeah, I was there.
Kind of. You were kind of in the back.
Yeah, I was observing.
I want to try sending to that guy. The guy with the book. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but we lost a friend. That Roku guy.
In the abyss
and
somewhere.
He thinks he's in the abyss. Help?
Unfortunately, I cannot heed this request. I have no knowledge of those who enter the abyss. I don't get notified of such things. You have to talk with someone specialized in interplanar communication.
Someone who likes secrets? He might know.
Are you talking to Vecna now?
Okay, wait, did you cast sending again?
No, that was meter.
Oh, okay. Then he's just like,
Whenever I get sending to, I just kind of automatically assume I relay that information to the group. So it always. So maybe we can talk to Vecna because I don't know. He seems like a know-it-all, kind of. So he might know.
I mean, maybe it's a possibility.
Well, we go outside where Roku not smited.
Smote.
That's
the Kraken.
Nope. He blighted all the plants, like all the death and decay. And I want to go there, and I want to try and start praying to Vecna. Just not actual pray, but
hey,
just like,
Vecna, you there? Can we have a chit chat?
Hey, Vecna, I need to ask you a question.
Okay. Would you roll a religion check with advantage for me, or both of you can roll one? We'll see if that is the case.
What's your religion, sweetie?
That's not my main sheet. 1 second. Religion is +2.
Same here. Just roll advantage. It's better.
If I that one, yeah. That's gonna be a 14.
Okay. With this, for the first time, Hogar, you finally reconvene in an area in which you're not familiar.
Oh my god.
Everything drops out around you as you guys float in some sort of extra-dimensional space. And you hear the voice slowly fade in with the skeletal body, now complete with his decrepit hand and eye, now firmly planted on his body. And he's looking quite smug about the whole ordeal. Yes. You better have something important for me.
We think Roku was accidentally teleported to the plane of the abyss, but we're not sure. If anyone would know for sure where he is, it would be you. So we ask for your help.
You want information?
Currently, yes.
Well, I'm afraid I can't give it. Freely, that is. Things like this come at a steep price. And what is your offer to me?
Vampire bones?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm interested in more than those.
What would be something you are interested in?
Information? Of that I am not familiar.
Well, I guess I can't ask the question. What information do you not know? We might be able to give you a portion of one of the elemental planes.
What does that even mean?
I'm not even sure I know what he was trying to say.
Did you not know Roku now wields the Dao thrower? Meaning he is...
And
he
you
can be...
believe that gives you full domain over the planes?
I mean, it's a good start, is it not?
It's a fool's errand. The planes are bigger than yourself. You can't conquer them.
I mean, isn't that kind of the purpose of the Dao thrower?
Do you think the great Khan Dao conquered all of the planes, although he welted?
No, he was a pretty. He went down pretty fast.
He wasn't a smart or a strong guy.
You are in no authority to provide me with any planes to rule.
Well, what if we promised you a plane?
I can't come to the inner planes in the first place, or else I'd be there now. Nor do I want to rule over some sniveling, disgusting giants, or elementals, or genies. I'm quite happy where I am now.
Well, okay. I'm trying to think of information. We could build you a shrine here in Sarask if you really like.
So you can all talk to me more. Go away. You offer no value to me at this point in time. Consider your talking privileges with me all used up as well, ever since I got the hand and eye back, which I thank you all graciously for, but I'm afraid I just don't care about you all that much.
Well, I guess that means see you next time, buddy.
Consider this a new beginning of our relationship, and by that I mean an end. Goodbye forever.
Didn't that already happen like 3 times though?
He fades out. Unfortunately, you don't have anything valuable to offer a god of information, and thus cannot seek information. And the knowingness within you, every second that passes by is one that Roku is stuck in some random plane all by himself.
So what do we even do? The only lane we have is the abyss, which is infinite.
The only plan I have is to hit Abyss and just hope we can get near Roku. It's
Near
a dumb
Roku,
plan.
that's... You're like trying to throw a rock at the sun from here. It's not gonna work.
I know. That's why I said it was my only idea right now. I don't have anything else. I don't have any magic that can track him. That's your thing. You're the one with all the magics.
The only thing I got is
You have any
Yes.
divination magic?
I don't even know what divination magic is.
You see things with it. Like you detect magic, that's divination.
Oh, so I'm just going to detect magic on each plane, and then if I just sense Roku's, get a good whiff of Roku's.
Not detect magic, no, I was asking if you had any stronger spells.
Can I upcast detect magic?
Not how it
No,
works.
it doesn't do anything.
9th level detect magic.
I mean, you
infinite
can
range.
cast it, but it doesn't matter. Like it won't change the effects.
Who else would even possibly know where he is?
The only other thing that you were possibly told is that about the hag from the Kuatoans. That's currently your only lead that's not guessing.
Do you think that hag is the one by... Oh, what the hell is that town's name?
Aldrin? perhaps?
Aldrin? I think it's near, close to here.
My guess would be the hag Roku murdered.
No, that was a sea hag that was a random woman thrown overboard.
Was that not a sea hag?
That was a random woman thrown overboard who somehow became a hag. Or was already a hag? I'm not sure. Point is, they're dead, and that was a long time ago, and that was just someone who could talk and who could barely talk and move their hair.
Well, let's ask. And I pull out the fishy god stone. Hey, I have a question. That blue hag. Where was the last time you saw her through the stone?
And you sit there looking at this rock, and you realize you're talking to a rock. You have not attuned to the stone, so
yeah, that's
you're just talking at a rock right now.
talking to a rock.
May I say anything yet?
Oh wait, give me an hour. Go do something for now. And
I will
I
say,
wanna
an
scroll
hour.
through my walk and see every place I can travel to.
I had given you the list before. Did you not mark it down?
I think you gave me the list before.
I did. I went through the list. I explicitly remember, and I'm gonna get it wrong this time because I do not recall. It was most of the inner planes and the abyss and the hells. So it was all elemental planes, Feywild, Shadowfell, abyss, hell, material plane. You can come back to.
So I can't get to on any other plane other than those.
So, would you like to attune to the item for an hour? I will state that wherever Roku is at, his time he has to wait, an hour if you guys decide to wait for an hour.
I was the one with the ring, right? For the fourth item, or does Roku still have that?
What, I don't know. Did he give it to you?
I think you have it and the rod of erection.
That's what it was. Yeah. I have it with the Raw Resurrection. Yeah, I'm gonna attune to it and then not be attuned to the tattoo.
Okay. Hogar, do you do anything for an hour?
I help Casto with his research.
You come by and he's scrambling through books. He goes, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Neither do I.
Ah! Another hour goes by. Sun starts to set very slowly. Sweetie, you become engulfed with this fishy god power, and now you stare at the rock that now works as a communication device.
Hello? Pick up, please.
Oh, hi there.
That hag lady you were talking about, the blue one. Do you have any information about her, like where you guys last saw her, or anything?
As we literally told you earlier, no. Do you remember asking this exact question before to us? Do you remember?
It's the same question, but a little different.
No.
All right,
Oh, it's the same
Aldrin, I
thing.
guess. To Aldrin?
Where
You think?
you don't remember where the last time you spoke to the hag was?
On our island, as I said.
Okay.
We don't leave the island, like, ever. You would know this.
I do know this. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of frantically just trying to get my friend back.
Okay.
Well,
So we're having a party tonight. We just got this cool thing called black powder from these upright animal-like beings, and we're going to make what they call fireworks.
you have fun with that.
Oh, okay. Thank you, God.
Yeah, I'll have to stop by and then hang up.
All right, so what's our plan then, sweetie?
Well,
Kessler, you find anything yet?
I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm looking at a marine biology textbook at the moment just because I'm panicked.
That's not helping.
Well, what am I supposed to look at?
I don't know.
so I'm kind of, as I'm learning about this rock, I'm kind of understanding some of the stuff I can do. Hey guys, I called Kutones again.
Yes, God.
Last time I was in Sarask, I'm fairly certain we had a portal that led us directly to Roku. That, like, we had it because we lost it before, I think, I'm fairly certain we had this. I don't know if you've seen it before, but
Okay, I'm confused. What are you asking us this for?
I don't know. I'm just trying to learn. I'm sorry. I just remember.
I don't think portals can be attached to people. I believe they're attached to places.
You couldn't just say you
Perhaps
can't.
where was this other end of this portal located?
Do not make
It was in this stronghold castle type place in the abyss.
Oh, interesting.
I remember we had it because we lost him in the abyss once before. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have an overflow to
Wait.
the abyss in our base.
Where was this portal located?
It was on top of our pyramid in Sarask, connected to the stronghold in the abyss.
Oh, is interesting. Would you roll me a deception check, please?
Just kill me. Kill me right now, buddy.
Holds the abyss in our house. That won't cause any problems.
28.
What are the DCs for things?
1 is 20, 2 is 25, and 3 is 30.
I'm afraid extra dimensional portal falls under.
Thank God.
Under 3.
And
No,
you basically
no,
hear him on the other end go, "All right, cool," and then he stops talking to you. Considering this is the first time you've used this, you're not like Hogar. You're like, "What the fuck was that?" Like what?
I just say, you don't believe who just walked through the door. It's my boy Roku. Just bring Roku to us instead of us having to go to him.
Well, would that bring him to us, or would they create a Roku to bring to us?
I'm fucking know.
I don't know either. That's why I don't want to do it.
What do we do now? Do we go visit the hag and Aldrin?
That was a green hag, wasn't it?
No, we didn't see the hag.
I thought you described it as a green hag.
Maybe I'm panicked right now.
Should we just start teleporting to the abyss and back, different places?
I can't do that an infinite amount of times.
We need to find someone who knows the scrying. Can't scrying find out where people are?
We couldn't find him. Try sending. Maybe he's out of where he was when he couldn't be sent.
Your message doesn't go through. You don't connect to Roku. Wherever he is either dead or he's unavailable to be spoken to for some reason.
He's in the magically encased dome. I wonder if that fortress has some like protection against it, where no one can go inside or something. So that means it must be some sort of powerful fortress, right?
I guess.
What are some of the known powerful fortresses? Run to Casto. Casto. So, do you know of any like significant like fortresses or places like that in the abyss?
People, there are infinity layers in the abyss. Infinity. How am I supposed to pinpoint this location? Because he saw a fortress. You know how many fortresses I've seen in my day? At least 3. And I don't travel very often. The only thing that I can think of is Orcus's fortress in Thanatos, the 666th lair of the abyss. And I'm afraid I don't know if that is the case, and I would not recommend you go there without, especially looking like you are. Deepest apologies, Master Sweetie, but look at you. You're old, you're missing a hand. Hogar looks like he's about to vomit. He's pale, and I'm paler than normal.
I vomited a lot.
With all due respect, I have no fucking clue what's going on, and you are all expecting a bit much from me to figure it out.
Hey, Hogar, can you try and pinpoint the Orcus's lair in the abyss? Apparently,
Master.
It's lair 666.
Sweetie, that's not how it works.
Master, please, I beg of you not to do this without Roku.
Well, maybe we get there and we do get Roku.
I highly, highly discourage going in there blind.
Sweetie, I don't even know where it is, so how can I pinpoint it on the watch?
Well,
It's not like this thing has layers. It's just the abyss that I have to put in some coordinates.
So how do you have coordinates on something infinite? There's not like a scroll wheel you can scroll through layers?
Is there a scroll wheel I can scroll
Some
through
lady
layers?
just fucking walked in. Just walked in. She goes, "Did you guys get food?" I said, "Nope."
I
said,
even told
"Okay."
you to walk into Sarask.
Sorry, what is happening?
So, wait,
Is it-
some woman just walked into Gabby's apartment.
Some fucking lady walked in, and I was like, "Oh, it's Gabby coming home." So I just kept talking or whatever, and I was like, peek over, and she's like, "Did you guys get food?" I was like, "What?" Like, is
Get
this
out of my
apartment
house.
10? I was like, "I don't think so."
Get out of my house, lady. So
Bold
on
move to just walk in.
the
Bold.
abyss plane, is there a scroll wheel for the planes? What layers? of the
Layers.
abyss?
No, it's just the same sort of coordinate selector.
I can't do that, sweetie. It's not how the watch works. We need to sort of find where Roku is, but we can't because I don't know where he is.
Question, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
The godly manifestation, did that technically use up the 3 charges?
No.
Okay. Phone call. You know, I'm sorry for confusing you earlier. I had a lot of misremembrances. I couldn't remember. I just couldn't really think of it that well. the portal we have at the top of our castle actually goes straight to Orcus's lair in the abyss. We had it. It was here before we left. Don't know what happened to it. If you came before, I know for a fact you would have seen it, and you probably would have thought it was really cool.
Wait, ask the guy who they got. Ask new guy.
Yeah, what's up?
When you were in Sarask, did you see a portal to the abyss?
Would you roll me a deception check?
Because pulls to
Are
the
you
abyss like we walk
fucking kidding me?
house.
I rolled a 29.
I'm honestly glad.
29 out of 30.
Okay. No, nothing like that. Yeah, we're not seeing it over on our end here. So,
Well, I don't think you ever climbed the pyramid, so that probably makes sense.
okay.
What would know where Roku is?
Maybe if we go to Trusk, we can go talk to someone and see if they know interplanar travel or scrying of sorts.
I mean, I guess that's our only option right now.
Because the only
Well,
location we have.
Flying is Trust is going to take a while.
Is the watch still technically there?
I mean, yeah. I also have the coordinates for Trust.
We can just teleport there like that, couldn't we?
I can't teleport to the planet I'm on with the watch.
Teleport us randomly onto the abyss. We take a quick look around. If we don't see a fortress, we teleport to Trusk.
Alright. If we die, it's your fault. Abyss?
Nah.
So, since there are infinity abyss layers, I'm thinking of a number. Would you roll a percentile die for me, please?
33.
Unfortunately, you do not see the layers. In fact, you see ground that is flesh. You see like a person's face like chopped off and like stuck and stitched to other pieces of skin on the ground, and it's still like breathing. And it goes, "Help me!" And then teleport out because that's fucking disgusting.
Trust. Alright, cool. To the School of Magical Sciences.
The Academy.
Academy of Magical Sciences.
Okay. You march to that grand building out in the outskirts of town, a little bit inwards from the core temple, and as you go in, you see the classic sort of stargazing roof, the glass ceiling that is able to be gazed through, and as the sun's going down, it's tinged perfectly to shade the sun from your eyes. And as you walk in, you see that similarly furry, long-faced, sort of blue splotches looking woman. How can I help you?
Do you have any active divination and planar travel?
Good question. I'll have to go ask. We have a lot of different people working on a lot of different stuff. So
one of our friends is lost in the abyss.
We kind of need to
that
hurry a little bit.
sounds intense, man. Do you know where he is in the abyss? Did you know that the abyss has infinite layers?
It's infinite. It's infinite. Yes, we're aware. Can you please go talk to someone?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You guys interrupted me and I lost my train of thought. She stands up and she fucking saunters over to the door. And for the next about 5 minutes, you guys are alone standing in this lobby.
You're okay. You're not like dying. That would suck.
And with that, she comes back out with this this woman who looks to be studying late. She has like these glasses, her hair's up in a messy bun, and she like comes out with book in hand and goes, yes, can I help you? I was told by Nayla that you needed someone who focused on extraplanar activities and the
Our
sort.
friend's lost in the abyss.
Ah,
I accidentally
Yes, it's infinite.
I lost a hand and accidentally hit him with the. You know, I don't, if, are you familiar with the spell Prismatic
if you
Spray?
want me to be urgent, this is hardly the conversation we should be having at the moment.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
explaining the reason how. I accidentally hit him with Prismatic Spray, and then he was gone.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't
he's
know
in a
if there's a
different
way
plane.
you can. I don't know if
And
there's a
we
way you
think
can
it's
trace
the
that
abyss.
back.
Think it's the abyss. Great. All right, come with me to my office.
All right.
She leads you
Scuttle,
back
scuttle,
through a maze, a doctor's office like different hallways. She comes back to her room with the desk, and you sit across from her in the two chairs she has, and she sits back down, opens her book, and goes, "All right, you think he's in the abyss? Did you say?"
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I am to exhaust my resources, as I am about to, I'm going to need a payment as well, as these resources do not come lightly.
I throw 10 grand gold on the table.
Ah, interesting. Takes out a different book. All right, what's his name?
Roku.
And what are your names?
I am Hola. This is Sweetie.
I'm Hoffa. Nice to meet you. And she starts turning these magical runes like gears in a machine as she. I'm getting a message from the abyss, and I'm getting it for you. And she points to Sweetie. Your friend Roku says, and as she opens her mouth, you guys hear Roku's voice come out as if she is projecting a message. And he goes, I'm in the abyss. It's a place called Carcery. Demogorgon's here. I'm in prison. This is Roku, by the way. There's a teleportation circle here. You're never going to guess who's here. That was the message.
Well, I think we know where he is now.
Yes. What was that place like again? How you spell it?
Carcerin?
Carcery. And she pulls out a separate book, now 3 stacks high on the book, and she flips pages, and she's pointing to you like its relation and of like the layers of the abyss. She goes, it's very high up on the layer of the abyss. Have you heard of the spell Armor of Agathis?
No.
Not
right.
really.
The spell Agathis itself is a sub layer of the plane. You see, Carcery is its own layer here, and from it spawns out 9 different planes. Your friend is in a demon prison.
Okay, so Hogard, can your watch teleport us to Carcery then?
It can teleport us to the abyss. I need coordinates otherwise.
I can try my best if you would like to aid me.
All right, I will try my best to aid you.
Okay, she will roll with advantage. She sort of fiddles with the dials and goes, I've never seen such a device, but I believe I've sent you to the right place.
All right. Well, he's in prison. He's not going to die there, hopefully. You want to rest up and go at it tomorrow, first thing in the morning, sweetie?
Well, what if tomorrow morning he's at a different place? Or he's dead?
Yes, but if we go in there now, we get smoked.
First thing we do when we wake up, we're going.
Yes. Sleep in your armor.
Yeah, sleep in your armor.
All right, let's go find a tree.
Just walk outside, collapse asleep.
Find drag sweetie to a tree and sleep.
And you guys rest up. Unfortunately, neither one of your conditions are repaired, but you are healed and extended as much. You know, get your spell slots back, get everything else back. And yeah,
All
you guys
right.
wake back up.
Grabs me on the shoulder. Let's fucking go.
You stand and you look around. Gray wastes before you, ash blowing in harsh winds. You stand in a mountainous path. Mountain on either side of you. A black rocked mountain. And this is an issue because it blocks your vision from something in the background. You hear and feel these large and heavy, what seem to be footsteps from a gigantic creature. And as you look over, you look towards the mountain that you would see this creature at, but you see only the mountain. And as you do, once you see this mountain, you see your friend Roku tailing, the hauling ass over the top of this mountain, flying with his hammer. Roku, you see your friends on the other side of this mountain. You fly down to them. Do you say anything?
Hey guys,
Roku.
what
You're a
happened to being in
child.
prison?
And then you hear more footsteps coming, tailing right behind Roku is a shirtless, muscular, long blonde-haired man who has a number 7 tattooed on his neck, carrying the one and only purple dragonborn Sid in his hands. And the blonde man has angelic wings he's using to soar down behind Roku. Set down Sid, and Sid goes, hi everybody.
We killed you.
Yeah, I came here and everything happened. That happened, and you just and the other guy goes, sup, my name's Doug. Cool to meet you guys. Roku, like we're kind of boys with him, so.
Oh, this is Doug number 7. Doug number 7. This is Sweetie and Hogar.
Sweetie Hogar, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I've been in demon prison for a bit, and your boy showed up, and I was like, and then so I threw this mud at a guy's face, right? And then my man goes in, fucking just punches this dude to death. The next thing I know, he comes out, he's got his pants are bulging, and he's like, and I was like, what's going on? And then he got us all out of there, man. It was crazy. Roku, tell him about
stuff.
Did you just say you got Sid out of prison?
Okay.
Sid helped me get out of prison.
Things are complicated on that front, so I figure we should address that now before anything else.
Do we need to get out of here right now?
Yes, we need to go right now.
Everyone huddle up. Going to Sarask.
Wait, are we taking him with? Well,
For now,
Mary helped save me.
Yes, which is why I was going to sit and discuss first about this whole
No, we
ordeal.
went home first.
Okay, well,
Everyone
you're taking me with you as well.
For now.
I'm just gonna grab him and then put him in the circle.
Hey, thank you.
Put it to Sarask.
You see the remains of Sarask. Roku, luckily, there are no portals to the abyss in Sarask, which you didn't know was a possibility, but there was a possibility, but there are none here.
I'm going to slap me in the back of the head.
What?
No more trying to put portals to the abyss.
2 times Sweetie tried to make portals directly from your place of residence in Sarask to the abyss.
That would be
And
awful.
twice he failed.
Wait, did you tell him what else was in the prison?
No, they didn't see what happened. They only heard. Well, they heard your message, of course, and then they only heard stomping when they got there.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
All right.
Good.
Explain now.
Holy shit. Roku, is your mind all fucked up right now?
Nah, man, I'm good.
I keep looking around and I just look over and I'm like, and nothing is there. And
I heard this dude talk to me in my head though, and that was whack. I think it was
still a
he
child?
talking to me.
Shaw, dude, me too, man. I heard this voice in my head. He was like, kill them all or whatever. And I was like, dude, you're crazy.
Is Roku still a child?
Roku's 17, so technically yes.
What is happening?
Dude, this place is nice. Doug just wanders off.
Isn't Doug the king of Titran?
Yeah, no, that's me, man. That's one of me.
Doug 1.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Doug
Doug
7.
1. I'm Doug 7. Anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna go.
How are there 7 Dougs?
Yo, is that a dinosaur? Oh shit!
You can live here, I guess.
Did you guys happen to grab my lion in my...
Oh yeah, Clegane's in Maribel's saddle pouch.
All right. Anyway, story
Might need to
time.
explain. Yeah, please.
Yeah, and this guy.
I start grabbing shit out of my pants. The key and the staff thing and the big ass orb and the whistle. I just dump it on the ground.
There is you actually don't have the staff anymore. You traded it with the guard, if you recall.
Oh yeah, I gave it to the centaur dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you see, this is fucking great.
Demon centaur.
Yeah, it was a demon centaur. Don't worry about it. So yeah, you guys see a large off pink sort of crystal ball poof, flop onto the floor. You see like an old naval whistle drop down to the floor. You as well see a large brass key slap down onto the floor.
Do you have your weapon and armor?
Yeah. I got those 5. Did I put those 5 rings in my chest, or did I just throw them in like a pile?
You put them in a separate chest.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
Unfortunately, yeah.
well,
Holy shit! You don't realize how hot the sun is until you're back in the plane. You know.
Look, do you want to go back to the abyss?
No, it's just been like 3 years since I've been here.
It's been like a few months.
So I spent 4 days in a prison.
It's been a day.
It's been, but not even a day. It's been like 12 hours.
Yes, you people don't quite understand what goes on in incarcery. Yes, they excruciatingly cause all the time to get jumbled up, and it lasts longer than you think because of, prison stuff. They want to make you suffer, which speaking of, is why I was there, and now I am here. I was a terrible person, and so I got sent to the abyss, and here I am because I got saved because I planned a breakout with him. Tell him, Roku. Tell him about the breakout.
This is my turn to talk. Sorry, is everybody be quiet? Shut up and listen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sweetie hit me with that thing, right? I was like, oh shit, and I landed in this place. And I started hearing these chains rattling. Remember the Baylor that we fought? One of those fucking guys showed up with 2 spider demons and hunted me down. So I ran, of course, to this big stone wall, and then not stone wall, stone building. And I, being a great person, decided to go inside. And as soon as they closed the doors, my hammer stopped working, and I had no magic. Anti-magic field.
Yes. And then they surprise adopted him. That's what they did to me as well.
Yeah, I tried. I fell for it. I tried to grab the key. Didn't work too well.
This key? And I point to the brass key on the
ground.
ground.
This was the vulture's key. I'll get to that. So I spent a few days in prison. Honestly, breaking out was a lot easier than I thought. Demons are idiots.
Yes, very.
So, the vulture, the warden, he, I made friends with him by telling him stuff about the Raven Queen. I need to warn her, by the way, that I kind of told the demons where she lives.
Oh, good, I need to give her these vampires.
Anyway, I, on one of my jobs, I met the Demogorgon. They had
just casually meeting the Demogorgon.
They had it chained up in the prison underneath. really not a nice guy. So
Not
of
a guy
course,
we should release.
well, you see,
About that.
I said I
Release it,
would
dude.
release him, and now he was the big thing that was rattling around. He's very helpful though. He's very, very helpful. He killed all the other demons there.
Actually, you said that it was easy to escape with but actually it would have been much harder if he was not stomping around and killing things.
Yep.
So you released the Demogorgon.
He was chained up. What was I supposed to do?
Isn't that guy lost to his own mind because he's that insane?
He has two minds
Yes.
in the same body.
That sounds.
Is that better?
Two minds are better than one.
Are they? I did not know this one.
So, during my escape, my plan was to ambush the warden, and I beat him to death with my bare hands inside of a secret room. And I found this whistle and this orb, this big ass key. This orb allowed me to talk to you. That's how I sent you the message. So I don't know. Magic stuff.
You didn't send it. Well, kind of, but
This girl received it. We paid her like 10,000 gold.
Who girl?
we went to the Academy of Magical Sciences, and we met this chick named Hoffer who specializes in interdimensional travel. And she said it was expensive to like communicate with you, so we just gave her 10,000 gold.
Was it that expensive, or did you just?
I just kind of shoved gold on the table.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
We were kind of panicked.
Is there like a bathhouse around here or something? Do you have some place you bathe?
Not the river. No, wait, we use Sweetie Guts, right?
Dude, you're such a thug. Bathhouse.
Yes. Well, I had them in the waterfront, but that was before you guys. They split my head in half. So.
Well, I mean, you had.
And what's stopping us from doing it again?
I said I wouldn't.
Yes, he did. He said
We
that
did a
he
lot
would
of things in
prevent
your
you
head.
from killing it.
No, I didn't say I'd prevent you. I just said I wouldn't.
No, you also. Well, you said that you. No, I made sure of this. I brought you your stuff after you beat the shit out of that guy. I was. Come on, man! I helped you out. Help me out.
I'm just saying. I never said that I wouldn't. Stop. I won't participate. I gave you your ring back. Look, I gave you your ring back.
Yes, and I appreciate it.
Anyway, he was very helpful. He said he changed. I don't really believe him, but I guess we're gonna find out.
If he has changed, we won't kill him.
Okay. Give me a reason why we should keep you around.
He's helpful. He was really, really helpful. He's good at lying to people. That's for sure.
It's true.
He started a riot with like 3 words.
It's true. There was also apples involved, and then Doug, wherever he's at, he threw some mud. Listen, I
think he's petting my bird.
I have been incarcerated in one of the worst places to be, and they made me sleep partially submerged in the water. They made me eat living demon souls.
I ate one. It was not good. It was not pleasant.
You have to kill them with your own hands before they stop wriggling around. Doug seems to like them though. And even though I saw my attacker, Roku, in the demon prison, I helped him every single day. We plotted the breakout. We rearranged the storeroom together. I gave him the jobs he wanted to get because I have connections.
To be fair, that was your only hope in getting out.
That's also true. Look, when I died, my soul and apparently my body, I guess those come with me, were judged to the worst place in the plains, the pits of carcery, often referred to as Tartarus. It's not a good place.
Anyway, he knows what's going to happen if he dies again in
Yes.
this state, so he's got to do some good.
I'm
Otherwise, he's going
rehabilitated.
Well, you're lucky we're having some issues with the waterfront right now. So
Yes, you're having woman issues. Yes, Roku told me about how you left your girlfriend for gold. I thought that was rather funny.
That's not the big issue.
No.
She stole a tank and a beholder's eye.
She's now the leader of the waterfront, and she stole a beholder's eye, killed Roku's best friend,
That
and
was the beholder.
that was the beholder. And
Well,
now she stole one of our tanks.
Now I have a new best friend. The
Hey.
Demogorgon.
She stole it, but also paid for it.
I'm a bit surprised pleasantly. Well, you know, I know her very well, so I think it is good that she has the initiative to do this in her, you know.
That's what I says. I said she's
So he
a
wants to tell
badass
her that
lady.
you're back.
We like badass ladies. What was that?
He wants to tell her that you're back.
No, actually, I was thinking perhaps if we could just keep the whole me being back thing sort of under wraps. I owed a lot of people
clear.
money. Then when I die, you know, I'm sort of free of debt. So if I'm back, I will not be free of debt. So
Yeah, sucks for you.
But I'm rehabilitated, so I will not go into debt further, perhaps.
Well, then I guess that's if you do step out of line one too many times, we won't just kill you. We'll just announce that you're still alive.
Listen. Will I aid you? Absolutely. Will you let me live here with you? Yes, of course. But I will not live under your thumb, under your rule. Yes, I know you can kill me. You proved that a long time ago. So really, you don't have to talk about it often because you did it. You already did it. So,
that's right.
Like, I get it.
Now.
I understand. And I've changed. I've been in the stockroom for 3 odd years now. I've been eating demon souls for 3 odd years, you know.
That can't be good for the stomach. Have some cheese.
Oh, holy. What kind of cheese is this?
It's Gouda.
Oh. There are just some things that you forget about. You know, you almost perhaps lose your humanity up there.
Do you really like good cheese, Sid?
I have not eaten anything that was not a deceased
I swear
demon
to God,
in
if you
over
start
3
crying,
years.
Don't do it. Don't do
crying.
it. Stop it.
It's trying.
It was the Demogorgon. He made me insane. I'm not crying.
There. You're
So,
being killed. Yeah.
it's an honor to be back. I understand the issues that you may have had with me, especially you, sweetie. I understand that you are angry at me for causing you to break up with your girlfriend, and that was after we were already engaged. So like, I get your anger, but I am just going to live. No, I'm just gonna, hang out. I'm going to live life a little.
Okay.
All right.
So I understand you just want to live. But like, is there any way you can aid us further besides like, is there anything you can do?
I can counterfeit the gold for you, but I thought you made me promise to be an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for your own good and not for us.
We don't need gold anymore. We have
plenty. We have a business.
Ah, yes. You have gold until the the tanks are not in supply anymore, or perhaps until people decide that you are not worth to buy from. Money is finite. Well, that is unless you have me making it for you, which I won't do as established, but you're not going to be rich forever. Keep that in mind. But hey, you can't take it with you, right? Because I didn't. I got killed, so.
Kept your
Is that my ring? In your eye, is it my ring? My dad. Oh.
Oh,
How does
sorry,
Evandra feel about that situation?
another one of your exes chose me, so.
What?
I don't think he was dating the Sky Witch.
I did not date Evandra. We had a deal together. Business partners.
Joke.
It fell flat. That's what it did.
That's strange. I thought you were supposed to be the funny one. Wasn't that your thing back then?
He's the magical one. He's got all the magics.
Well, all right. Well, a bit surprised Evandra has not came to claim her stake further, but go you, I suppose.
Claim her stake out. Well, claiming of what stake?
You know, all the gold and praise that I gave her, the mind controlling of people.
Oh, she's just happy that I used the ring, and then
Did you give her gold?
Of course, she's happy that you used the ring. That's how she draws power.
And I turn around and just kind of point at the four, the four.
Yeah, he was talking to Evandra a bit.
What he said?
Those pillars, the sconces, they like help Evandra. She also draws power from those.
Oh, good. I thought she was perhaps going to be mad at you. So you all dodged that bullet. So about the ocean, I am going to clean out places that have not seen the sun in many, many years. I will see you all later.
There's a river like a while that way.
And he walks away in his tattered green jumpsuit and his bulging belly out of the shirt, and he sort of like scratches himself awkwardly as he's like walking down the stairs.
So, we have to go warn the Raven Queen or something now?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I have to give these vampires anyways. Malamones.
I'm not sure if the demons are still gonna try and attack her, but won't hurt to warn her.
What are you gonna tell her? Hey, I sold your location to demons while I was in demon prison.
I didn't. I lied very well.
So, how does lying well equal to selling out her location?
Well, I had to tell him the truth. I told her where she is, but I also told him she's very weak, which she is not.
Oh.
Well, she is mortal, so I mean, technically she is weaker than she once was.
Did you see what she did to our tanks?
But I'm guessing where she was originally, she was stronger.
Probably. But against some demons, I kicked the shit out of that demon that was going to try and attack her.
Well, you said the Demogorgon was murdering everything there anyway. Who says there's any survivors?
He had the crystal ball that allowed him to talk anywhere. So he could have.
So he probably goes soon.
Yes.
All right, Cheddar.
So does that mean we're going to get to Brighton and there's going to be a demon outbreak again?
Let's hope not.
Hopefully not.
But if so, we know who to blame.
I mean, how much more mad could she be?
A lot.
Oh no!
Like you guys arrested a bunch of people. I wish not mad about the fish people because those kind of brought themselves back. I only have 2 vampires, and that'd be like 2 more.
Can your fish people fix how old I am?
And how hurt I am, and how old you are?
I haven't really tried. I was more focused on getting you back here.
Well, now he's back.
4 days in prison really got to me.
I would say love you too, but now that just feels wrong.
I love you, Roku. Don't worry.
Why are you so old?
When you were turned young, you stepped on the tile, hoping that it would make you old again.
Was I really
back to
in
your
there
age.
for only 4 days? How many years have I been in there?
It's been 12 hours. Okay.
That white tile, the white clock tile. I stepped on it, and twice it turned me 50 years older.
Oh, right.
Would I know a precise age?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of just.
I'm saggly and wrinkly now.
Droopy in places that I was already droopy in.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Again. 1 second. Oh. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Well, no time like the present. Oh, where's my griffin?
Over there.
Playing with Cheddar, probably.
Oh, you're such a sweet girl. Oh, you're such a good kitty.
Are you trying to go find Maribel?
Yeah.
Right now, Maribel is standing in a circle, or more triangular formation. It is her, Cheddar, and Doug, and they're all taking turns punching each other, basically, as they're trying to all fight.
What are you doing?
And
Who's winning?
Cheddar,
Who's winning?
Cheddar like puts his whole talon around Doug's head, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, dude, these things are crazy," and he gets like flung into the air.
I'll take that as Cheddar's winning.
Maribel and Cheddar just kind of like scream at squeak at each other. Like they'll be like, "Ah, ah, guys, she's so stupid." Ah!
Hey, don't call her stupid.
The funny thing is, she's a monstrosity, so we can't even awaken her.
Fortunate.
All right, let's take it easy on the griffin.
No, it's all right. We're playing.
That's right. We have a trip to take, Cheddar. Do you want to go?
Oh, I suppose.
I'm a bright with that big scary lady.
Oh,
Oh, we have to go to Brighton.
Remember when you got to strut through the town and everyone was looking at you and you were so
everyone
popular?
gave me scratches. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, that bad place.
Lovely.
Wait, were we going there or to the Coatoans
Why are we going to the Coatoans?
to help with the aging and your sickness?
This could be urgent, sweetie.
That would be like over your walkie-talkie we can do. Let's be like, hey, all those adverse effects we got from the Wheel of Torture during our fight against the Beholder guy? Oh, that's gone. Wow.
Is that how this works?
I don't fucking know.
Hey guys, can you believe that all those effects, like Roku being gone and me being old and Hogar being sick, can you guys believe that those effects are just gone?
What effects? Would you roll me a deception check?
What effects? And Roku being gone?
Finally, a decent fucking roll. That's going to be a 36.
So, it would be basically reverting an effect like this would be one charge, but since you're doing it to three of you, it's like all three charges at the same time. And they're like, "Oh, you mean like before you guys went to the game show and got tortured for entertainment?"
Yes, exactly. Like we're better now. We're like
That's-
nothing ever happened really.
That's a classic. You guys all look around. Roku, you get all of your growing pains at the same time as your like pimples recede, your skin like changes shape, and you fit your armor finally. Hogar, you vomit one more time, purging all the blackness from within your system. And Sweetie, you start to go in pain as you shake. Your skin gets tighter, pulling itself back. All of your hair falls out, and for a moment, Sweetie is bald. And then it slowly, like, the comb over sets back in and, like, flips over naturally.
I unsagged.
Does his hand come back?
Yeah, you get a little baby hand at first, like, and it's like,
Oh, Deadpool just like,
and then it goes into a full hand.
Well,
You know?
Brighton.
Hey, Roku, I don't think I'll miss again this time.
No.
prismatic
Oh
spray
my
Roku.
God, you don't.
Just
Yo,
the prismatic
Let's
spray
go.
Roku.
Round 2. I'm ready.
Well, are you sure?
I have to go to the restroom.
Okay, cool. You guys want to take a little piss break, and we'll just use it as your journey to Brighton? Are you guys
Sounds
basically
good.
packing up going to Brighton right now?
Because
Is
I
that-
mean,
Yeah.
Hogar on Cheddar, Sweeney on Maribel, and Roku on Roku.
Ooh, Roku on Roku action. Sign me up.
Well,
Old Roku on
it's time to
new
piss.
Roku action.
Okay, fuck. I'd rock a piss.
No. Tom, what game you playing? Tom? Fuck off, Blizzard.
So,
Tom, what are you doing?
I was playing Halo. There's a lot more that happened, but there's a lot of time constraints.
So the Demogorgon and fucking bro, have you watched any of Falcon and Winter Soldier yet?
No, not a single episode.
Bro. I don't know if that's if Rick got any inspiration from it, but the just fucking what's his name? Remo?
Zemo.
Zemo. I was like, no, what the fuck? Like, this guy was gone. He was done, and now he's back. And I'm like, but why?
Sid and I became great friends.
One might even say best friends.
No, I made a new best friend. It's me.
You're your own best friend.
Or is
Well,
it
Yeah,
Doug?
that sounds
kind
about
of.
right.
Your new best friend's Doug 7.
Doug number 7. There's
Do you know the
12
story of
Dougs.
why there's 12 Dougs?
Yeah, he told me.
Okay.
I believe you guys know this. You guys made like a deal with like a night hag, and he cloned Doug 12 times.
No, not even a deal. I think it was him just being dumb, and he got locked into a coffin. And then we're like, nothing happened. And we, for so long, we were like, what the fuck happened? And Rick just didn't tell us. So, like, we were wondering, like, what happened to him in the coffin? And Rick was just like, I don't know. And then one day we were in hell, and, and then we met another Doug, and we're like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, what number was that, Doug?
Wasn't it like 23?
No. I don't remember what it was.
Because that was the one that was dead. That was actually a demon.
Yeah, there was one. The Doug got killed by Grost, and he pretended to be Doug, while you guys were like believing him or whatever.
And
I
then
thought
we,
it was some high number, but apparently not then. But yeah, so there's a
That's the
bunch of
result.
Dougs.
of the hag cloning Doug.
So if there's ever a hag that's like, hey, hop in this coffin, don't do it unless you want 12 copies of you.
Sounds rad.
Well, if there are 12 copies of Hogar, all of them would be like purged monsters.
What, wasn't this Doug a stripper? Wasn't that his occupation?
Yeah, he was a prostitute, actually. Yes.
He's
Well,
kind of like a
most-
surfer.
Wait, weren't most of them?
No,
But
all
we're-
of them were.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All of them are prostitutes. Yes, that was
Oh,
what they
apparently
were
that
used
was
for.
common knowledge.
Yeah, no, they were. The hag made them all sex slaves. And
No,
how
that's
she earned
not
money.
true. They all very much enjoyed doing their job.
Oh, sorry.
'Cause
They were happy
consent.
sex slaves.
Yeah.
They're just prostitutes. They're just prostitutes.
What's the difference between a prostitute and a happy sex slave?
Money, probably.
Choice.
Money and gratitude
Money.
involved.
Choice. Gratitude. The ability to choose you.
Choice. I hate how you just said choice.
Oh yeah, a sex slave is a slave. It's in the name. A
Listen, the man's
prostitute is
making
not a
some good
slave.
points here.
Yeah.
It's just linguistics. 101.
Okay,
Is
so you
Doug coming with
guys.
us?
What?
Are we gonna bring Doug with us?
What do you think? What do you guys say? He doesn't have a weapon or armor.
I think it'd be a fantastic idea, personally.
Are we
Fine.
bringing Sid along?
No, that
He
sounds
just
like
walks
a
in the
horrible
forest.
idea.
He can wield the maul axe, I guess, if you're willing to let him. All right.
He's a filthy prostitute.
I give him a short sword. He has a short sword.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's like cool or whatever. Not like my vibe though. You know what I mean?
All right. I take back the short sword.
Yeah, like I could like give me a big stick or something. You know, something big and heavy, and like I could hit. So like a sword, but like a cool, like a long sword though.
I hand him a different short sword.
No, well, not quite what I was gunning for. You know what? You guys go on ahead. I'll figure out the weapon situation back here.
All right.
I actually don't know where you guys are even going or why, so you know that's up to you.
All right. Now let's fly, you fools.
Okay, and during that little pee break, you guys all went to all flew on your various vehicles to to Brighton. As you get to Brighton, I'm assuming you immediately scan for demons, so I need perception checks from you guys.
We're rolling
Cheddar,
hot off
make
the
one
bat
too.
here.
Go. Perception?
Yep.
5.
And Cheddar make a check as well.
Sure.
That's because
Well, can he help me with my check?
Mm.
He can?
Yep.
Sweet. Well, that's worse. So you see what I got was a dirty 20.
Okay.
I'll do you one better. I had a dirty 30.
Okay. Holy shit. Do you have like expertise in perception?
Yeah. So
Groovy.
plus 11. Actually,
So-
I'm pretty sure it's more than that, but yeah.
Nice.
So, sweetie, you specifically see, you think back to what Roku was talking about, and the vision in your mind of what a big, scary, hairy spider creature was. Like you've been thinking about, like what does that exactly look like? And you look up and you see on the very far side of town, in the slums area of Brighton, you guys zoom over the top of the good side, the side that's raised up, and you see not a horde, that's a lot. You see a group, a pack perhaps, of large, hairy spiders walking through the streets of Brighton, and all the people are currently running away because they are scared.
Cheddar, attack mode.
Hey.
Which one?
Go for the front lines first.
Well, this is sort of subjective because the front line, the biggest guy looks like he's in the back, but the front would be the front.
Go attack the weaker ones in the front.
Got it.
So yeah, what combative positions are you guys trying to take here?
And I'm gonna jump off of him as he passes by a roof.
If there is, are they going down like a street?
Yeah, they're like literally marching down this one street.
I
Cheddar,
would like to
new
wall of
plan.
stone their path to stop them.
Okay.
Cheddar, new plan. Use the staff to shoot a lightning bolt.
Can I do that?
With the staff, yes.
How?
Hold it in your feet.
Okay.
And think of causing a lightning bolt right in front of you.
So what are you using? What charge?
I believe it's 2 charges for a lightning bolt.
Yeah, lightning bolt just straight down the line.
Is he going down at their level to hit all of them though?
Can he fit in the street?
Yes, you'd be able to. He doesn't fit quite
Yeah.
in the street. He fits in the path, just the space between buildings. He's a bit bigger than the street though.
Just do that and shoot down the line before Roku erects the wall.
Okay. When the demons see you, they will attack, right? You'll guys get into initiative. So, either Cheddar drops down and hits a lightning bolt, or a wall is put up in front of him. Either one is your sort of surprise, and then the demons will spring into action.
You want the lightning bolt or the stone wall?
Lightning bolt might hit civilians.
And they're demons. They probably resist lightning anyways.
I would also like to put up a wall, but that's
We'll go for the stone wall and have Cheddar and me in the air still.
Okay, so you guys are in the air, sort of hovering off above sort of the rooftops. The other two, well, where do you guys go?
Oh, I'm gonna put up the wall of stone, and I'm gonna drop on the other side, cutting off their escape.
Okay.
So you want wall pack you?
Yeah.
I want to go with Roku, and I want to prepare a wall of force to like cut the group in half, kind of. Well, actually, I don't know how big these guys are.
Where are you going? I just need to know your position here as you're dropping.
With Roku.
Okay.
So like
cool.
wall. Yeah.
Cheddar is gonna be with Roku. Me and Cheddar are gonna be with Roku too.
Okay, roll
But still in
initiative.
the
then.
air above him.
Baby.
shark.
Wait, Cheddar has an advantage on initiative. Really so, right?
Getting all the yucky rolls out of the way.
How many ones is that? How many ones have you rolled so far?
None, actually. The lowest I was rolling was like, actually, I rolled 2 2s in a row. But other than that, the lowest I was rolling was like 6.
Well, it's time for Cheddar to...
How big is your wall of stone?
It's a wall
I'm
of
sorry, I
stone.
look up the spell.
It's a fucking thick boy.
I know it's like
wall.
we made it, and it was like 6 inches thick, and then I can do. Of 10 foot by 10 foot panels. So 100 feet, I think. Right.
Yes. Do you want to make it 100 feet long?
No, I would like to I'd like to block their path, and if there's extra, I'll extend it out, boxing them in so they can't run off to the sides.
There are like buildings in the way.
Okay,
That's the issue.
just doing the best to avoid that.
They're also spiders. They can probably climb walls.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the. Okay, here I'll show you the.
So you should
the-
stack it upwards.
Yeah, could I make like a roof then?
Stack it up, and then we'll put it down on top of them.
Like making just like an L.
an L, but like up and that way.
Yeah.
He's making a cave and he's putting them
Yes.
in the cave. He's just
I
like
I,
walls.
I suppose you
Floor.
can, yes. So So where's
go?
So where's the wall start?
This was what my lying did. They sent these things instead of big ass shit. Right where the big ass one where he fucking is at the start there at the to the left.
Oh, you want to go behind him or
Yeah, where he's at in front of him.
in front of
Blocking
him?
and then
Oh, you want to cut him off specifically?
like blocking him in with us.
So behind him.
Cut him off so he can't run. Not him. No. I want all of them,
Mm-hmm.
all of them with us and not being able to run away from us. And then there's a lot of extra stone.
So behind him.
So
So
you
he
can
can't
just
run
swing in
away?
there and drop it on top of them.
Yeah, yes, that is what. Yes.
I said behind him like 4 times and you told me no. Okay.
No,
Fuck
you were
that.
pointing your cursor in the front of him. Like, what are you doing?
There's a little guy back here.
Okay, I want all of them cut off. All of the demons
Behind the little guy.
to be cut off from
Is
running
the little
away.
guy a demon?
Yeah,
Looks like it.
and then I'll make the L there, so that's not like a possible way to go around. A little gap by the building.
Just throw up all your walls like in all the gaps. So like all the buildings are like connected.
Yeah,
by
I do
stone
have
walls.
10 foot by 10 foot.
Do they have to
panels,
be connected though?
So I can do that. I don't know. Let me read the spell. Yes, it must at least touch another panel. Honestly, that's good enough.
So now I gotta fucking roll initiative here. I had to go talk to Gabby because she's my girlfriend or whatever.
Has someone broke into your apartment?
Because somebody just walked into the
Someone
house. I thought you should know. Okay.
Did somebody just walk into the house?
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
were
yeah.
gone for that. Forgot you didn't see that. Okay, anybody
Yeah,
above a
someone
20?
just walked into Gabby's apartment.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, you got food?
Funny.
She was like, "Did you have
21.
any food?" What'd you get, Hogar?
And Rick's like, who the fuck are you?
Dirty 20.
So sweet.
21.
First. Roku, what'd you get?
7.
Okay.
Should have got 15.
Fuck, forgot about Cheddar. Okay. I think I have everybody. So, these weird spider-like creatures are marching down the street. They seem to have some sort of big guy leading them in the back, and just back here, there's a little guy who is making himself sort of less likely to be seen. So where are you guys? You drop down here in front of him, I'm assuming here?
Yeah.
You're floating up. How high do you want to be up there?
Just like 30 feet.
Okay. You're on him. Okay. First up, we have Sweetie.
As my first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my little stone and I'm
Hey guys, could you maybe send someone to help us with a little bit of this battle?
and
Yeah.
I'm going to
How
summon a
many?
gaggle.
Just like 3 of yous.
I'll send
Trees.
3 of yous. I don't have many.
Trees.
Dumb. So your
Just look at a picture of fish and
your whips will be squares, and your archpriest will be a circle.
Okay. Okay.
And they And then your
Okay,
high priest Valhalga Gloop goes, huh, what the hell did you just bring me into?
Oh, yeah, I think you'll be fine. I hope. Also, the cumulative bonus to saving throws, is that only to me?
Yes.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, just because I'm behind Roku, okay, Roku, use your hammer. And I pat him on the back and give him a bardic inspiration.
Absolutely. Is that your turn, sweetie?
Yes, it is. Would you like me to roll initiative, or do you want the guys I summoned to just be on my turn?
I will have him go after you.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
What?
it's after
Yeah,
him.
so it's their turn. Sweetie, what are your Gutones doing?
Okay. 1 second as I pull up the stats. The Arc Priest, I'll have him go first. And I would like him to cast Shield of Faith onto Roku.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Roku, you know what Shield of Faith does.
Oh, it's
Plus-
fate. Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
you know.
Don't you? I know it. Don't you worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't you worry about it. I know what you'll be the time. Don't you worry.
And the whips, they're going. The top whip is going to march forward 2 steps, or like 2 squares to the left, and immediately just multi-attack, bite the spider, and then use the pincer staff, and it can't actually grapple it, but it can still like
Pinch it.
snag him, you know. Yeah, pensive, you know. So for those, the bite is going to be a 14.
A 14. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay. And then the second, or the staff, is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. And that's a d6 plus 2, d4. Maximum damage of 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then on the other whip, I would like him to cast Bane and have it on the 3 closest to him. Wait, range is 30 feet. Wait, so I want him to move to the left 4 spaces. And I want him to cast Bane on the one above him and the 2 to his left.
Okay. They will make charisma saving throws. Okay. Does a 15 succeed?
Well, 1 second. I have to.
Yeah.
How would I
let's-
calculate? They have +0.
Well, wait.
So I
Can
would
they
just put there.
Wait. Can they cast spells or what?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Spell save DC is 12.
So he got a 14 that succeeds.
Yeah.
7 for the one at the first one in front of him, so that fails, and a 5. So these 2 on the bottom here are baned.
Nice. And
Okay.
that will be.
Yeah, you guys see as these like weird dark clouds start descending upon these 2. As you guys, Roku, you're like up front, and then all of a sudden you just get this like glow around you. And you like look around, and the fish people just like start walking around. And you're like, what the fuck? And now they're like flinging spells and trying to stab the guys. Hey, more hands make less work, I suppose.
I thought you were gonna say all hail, sweetie.
Next up is this little guy back here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Okay, wait a minute right here. Let's see. I need you guys, not Cheddar or Hogar, because they're in the air. I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw. As you see from the back line, a ball of fire slowly gaining momentum as it hurtles its way towards you.
It's just a fireball.
It is a fireball.
I'm immune to fire. I'm immune to fire.
Well, then you're good. You don't have to make a save.
Okay, so I have to roll for me and the
Your
Archpriest and the whip.
and one whip, yes.
Whip.
So for Sweetie, dex save will be at 21.
Yep.
The Archpriest. Because I just add his dex, right? Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be a 7 on the Archpriest.
Fail.
And the whip is going to be a 15.
Also a fail. So the two Kuatones will take 25 points of fire damage. Sweetie, you will take 13 points of fire damage. Roku, you take nothing. You just bask in the flames. And with that, we are to Hogar.
Seeing as there are a lot of
Okay.
opponents, I'm gonna draw my bowstring and hasten myself first so I can start doing lots of attacks.
Okay.
I'm gonna let loose 3 arrows against the one closest to me.
Cool.
So 23 to hit.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Yep.
I would also like to say the Archpriest succeeded on his con save. So Shield of
Way to
Faith is
be.
still in Roku.
Way to be.
Grab something. Assist in this. Passing migrations. Alright. So it's that plus 10 plus 18 plus 10. 24 plus 27. 81 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay, yeah. He is instantly disintegrated as he gets shot up with arrows, proving himself to be a rather spongy, weak opponent.
Then can I jump off Cheddar onto that building right next to us?
Sure, it is quite the fall.
How
20 feet of a fall.
it's a 10-foot tall house.
Yes.
I'll only stand Cheddar's back for now.
Okay. Are you saying that 10 feet is too tall or too small? You're living. Everything around you is a ramshackle.
in the slums.
Yeah, everything's built with various sheet metal and.
Yeah, I realize my mistake now.
And to be fair, 1-story house. I
So
mean,
why are they
about 10 feet.
mansions?
Okay, so you're on Cheddar's back for now. Hogar, and then is the boys' turns. You know the boys.
Tones?
This one is going to walk up to your whip, and for some reason it's being dumb. and he's going to attack it. So he is going to make one bite attack and then one with his claw. The bite is going to be a 13 to hit the whip.
Yep.
And the claw is going to be a lot more than that, 23. So
Yeah.
the Kuatoan must make a Constitution saving throw as this thing's bite sinks poison into him.
Okay, yeah. Natural 20. You said con save, so that'll be a 22.
Cool. So he does not get poisoned. He does take 7 piercing damage and 20 poison damage.
7, 20.
Yes, and then the claw attack, I should say, is going to deal 8 slashing damage.
Okay, so that together is 35 damage. So he has to make 2 con saves,
10, 15,
right? Because one for each attack. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one was 27. So that means halved is what, 18? 17? 18?
20, 14. 14.
Okay. Where are you? Yeah, okay, so you rolled an 18 on the first one. And the second one was 8 damage, so I just have to roll for a 10. Okay, it's gone. No more Bane.
Okay.
If he rolled Bane on those
Damn
hits,
it. I was just like, I was like, Bane's gone. Wait a minute. Could have rolled Bane. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Dummy me.
This last one is going to stare at Cheddar in the eyeballs, and I need Cheddar to make a wisdom saving throw.
all right. Cheddar will try.
Do it for the Ched.
Cheddar got a natural 20.
That is going to succeed for Cheddar. Next
Cheddar
up is
tried
going to be those 3. Now it's Cheddar's turn.
Okay, yes. You see that one at the top that just took the spot of the one that I killed?
Yes.
Cheddar's gonna go 1 second. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. 20 feet squared plus 30 feet squared. The square root of 13,000.
That's what?
Cheddar's gonna fly at a 36-foot diagonal and
Is he flying down towards this guy?
boy. The guy at the top of the 3.
Okay, because it wouldn't be at a triangle. You literally just go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then lower him that much. And then that just determines how much you do. So I'm assuming he hovers over the whip because he can't stand in the whip space.
Yeah.
So he drops down 20 feet. That's what, 50 feet of movement? I don't remember how far back he was.
Yeah, he has 10-foot reach
5, 10,
anyways.
15, 20. Yeah, exactly. So you're good.
And then alright, he doesn't get die, but he just is gonna make 3 of his bite attacks. Alright, that's 23.
Yep.
24.
Yep.
And that's 17.
Yep.
You know what I'm gonna do for this one? There's a lot of dice involved in his attack, so I'm just gonna use an online dice roller. Because I didn't bring all my dice home with me. Because he rolls 3d6 for each attack, so that is 9d6 plus 12. Roll 48 points of piercing damage.
That is just enough to kill it.
And from alright. Chad's gonna spend the rest of his movement flying upwards to get out of range of these boys.
How far up? 30 feet?
Just the rest of his movement.
Well, how much movement does he have left? 5, 10, 15, 20.
10, 15,
Down 20 more feet. That's
then
40.
down 40 feet up.
Okay. 40 feet up.
40 feet up.
Okay. So the big guy you see at the back is slowly making his way towards the fight here. And he is going to open his mouth, and out of it comes a swirling mass of sort of off-white energy that almost looks like spit as he just launches out these blasts out of his mouth at Cheddar in the air. That is going to be a 19 and an 11 to hit.
19 hits, 11 does not.
That is going to be 8 force damage for Cheddar.
Oh, he's fine.
He's then gonna back up, wait for his dude, and then next up, finally making his way towards the last of the initiative, Roku.
I am going to take a 10-foot running start, leap up, slam my hammer into the ground, and erect a wall of ice. And it's going to split right down the middle of this, all the way to the wall of stone. I believe that.
Oh, down the middle of the whole. Okay.
Yep. And then when that happens, I'm going to split it into a T. So then it starts blocking. So it's going to split all of the creatures off on one side.
Right here is where you want it.
Yep. And I'm going to split it to a T, so it's also blocking the street again. Then I need all of them to make a dexterity saving throw, probably except from that one. No, not blocking us, blocking them from leaving, like where the other wall of stone
Oh,
was.
another T in the same spot. Gotcha.
Yeah. I forgot I could do this. I probably should have just started with this.
So
then I need all of them to make dexterity saving throws, probably except for this one that missed it.
Yeah. Okay. So the guy in the back is going to, let's see, dexterity, 15.
That fails.
In front of him, he got a 15.
That fails as well.
Guy in front of him, he got a 15.
That fails.
Okay.
So you're going to take 40 cold damage.
All of them are going to take 40.
And then they're going to be shot out. Yeah, and then they're going to be shot out on whatever side is closest to escaping, I guess.
How many cold damage?
40.
Okay, I got a lot of people to write. Okay. And which way are they shoved here?
Whichever way is closest, like for them. So like that big ass guy is going to be shoved out on top. The guy at the bottom there, that's in, it's going to be shoved out on the bottom. And then that guy is your choice, the small one.
Yeah, he would be out this way because it's mostly on him.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you guys see the biggest one get launched up into the air as this dry ice is now just leaking off of the giant wall you've created.
And then I am going to, for the rest of my movement, float up and over the wall and approach the big guy.
How tall is the wall here?
10 feet.
15, 20, 25, 30. Is that all your movement?
Yes. Then I'll just sit there, and as a bonus action, I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus action actually.
Okay. Is that your turn then, Roku?
My turn.
We're back to the top with Sweetie.
Well, actually, I still can do it. I move me left 4 spaces. And then, since the big guy's on top, and I'm not aiming this at Roku, can I hit all of them with a prismatic spray?
90-foot cone. I believe you can. I don't.
Knew it.
Does it get blocked off? No, it would still go over the top. Yeah, yeah.
Thankfully, it doesn't do any property damage.
Yeah. Hopefully, no one's in those houses, like up against the doors. Wait, or is it?
The house will give them total cover.
It doesn't say they have to be. It doesn't say I have to see them.
So that none of the
Yeah,
houses
because
give
it's an
total
area of
cover,
effect.
apparently.
You don't have to. That's not how that works.
Okay. Anyway. So prismatic spray. All of them make a dex save. All 4 of these boys.
Guy in the back got a 20.
Fail.
Guy up front got a 21.
Fail.
Big guy. What the fuck is your DC?
22.
Shit on a stick. 19. Oh boy.
You did this, Rick.
You did this, Rick.
You did this.
Yeah. You know what? No more fun. I'm not allowing it. Yeah, no, they all got hit. Go ahead and roll those D8s there, bud.
Okay.
Okay. So on the small boyo in back, I hit him with an 8, so that means he gets struck by 2 rays. So he instead gets hit by both. Have to re-roll that because it was another 8. Okay, so he got 2, which is acid damage, and 7, which is the teleport to a different plane.
Right.
I'll just do that first. I'll do
teleporting.
the tiny one, the guy in the way back.
He's blinded. I remember this one. If he
Yeah,
fails
Riku?
the save,
Yes, he was blind.
I remember.
Okay. First, I'm just going to do the damage one because he failed. So 10d6 acid damage. Wait, first off, is he immune to acid?
No.
Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay, so 20, 30, 35 acid damage.
Okay.
Is he still kicking? Probably.
Yes.
Feels like
Yeah.
And then so on a failed save, the target's blinded. So on the start of my next turn, it makes a wisdom saving throw.
We will get
If
to
it
it
succeeds, it's no
then,
longer blind.
when-
If it fails, it's
when it
teleported.
gets to your next turn.
So yeah, so he's blinded. The big boy, 5. He takes 10d6 cold damage. Is he immune to cold?
No.
I'm just asking because it would save time. Because oh, buddy. 20, 30, 37 cold damage on the super big guy.
Okay.
the next one, so I'm just going from left to right. So also gets hit with 5. I take it he's also not immune to cold damage.
Yeah.
He gets hit with the blue ray. Oh wow. 20, 32, 37 cold damage.
Okay.
And down the closest one gets hit with a 3, which is 10d6 lightning damage.
Okay. Yes,
See the
you
lightning?
will kill him if you roll minimum, so he's dead.
Yeah, I rolled a few 5s, few 4s. Yeah. Big moves from Sweetie.
Okay.
Everything one of your allies this time. Nice.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Hey, Hogar, you can hit these guys from back there, right? Ah, what am I saying? Go get them.
And okay, take your inspiration. You're a good archer. You're at distance. This is your area of
This is my
expertise.
domain.
You're at range. This is literally in your name. So I will end my turn, but then I have 3 minions.
You're at Cheddar's back still, right? So you'd be up here.
Are they on the map? Yeah.
Okay.
And I can definitely hit them from 600 feet away.
That the whip on the bottom there is
Mhm.
going to approach, and he is going to multi-attack. So 1 bite, 1 staff. The bite is a nat 20 plus 4.
Yeah.
So, oh boys, you ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for all these dice? These 2d4. He rolled maximum for, if it would have been a normal hit, he rolled maximum. So he rolled 4 plus 2, which is 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
The pincer staff is a 12.
Nope.
Okay. So that's that boy. The other pincer guy, or the whip, which movement does he have? 30. Yeah, he can make it. Down and approach it all the way. I meant just down 1 space and then left all the way.
He cannot. Can he move through your
Couldn't he pass
space?
through my space technically?
No, you can move through other people's spaces. They can't move through yours.
I mean, gotcha. Do you have anything ranged? Do you want to cast Shield of Faith on me?
Okay.
Because he's not casted on anything. So I have +2 to my AC. Rocco has +2 to his AC. So that's what he's going to do. He's not going to move. And then Arc Priest is going to, wait, is this that's also concentration? Fuck. 30 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20. No, he could not make it. Arc Priest is going to just approach. So he'll come right next to me. Like below me. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. With that, we will move back to this guy. And he is blind, so he's having a rough time. But he flies up and convenes with his pet on top of the wall, as he was originally planning to.
The problem is that what he was originally planning to do, he has to see things to do. So he's having a bit of an issue here.
Shamsu can be blinded, am I right?
Not entirely sure. Okay. He's gonna prepare to cast a spell. If it works. Obviously he can't choose whether or not actually. Nope. Okay. Yep. That's a bingo. So next up we got the Hogar's turn.
All right, so that big guy, right? He's within 90 feet of me, correct?
You are what, 40 feet in the air, and so down 40.
But he's like 30 feet in the air, right? On the ice wall.
How far is he up in the air, Tom?
He's on at least a 10-foot wall.
Roku?
He's 10 feet in the air.
Okay. So, and he's also 15 feet tall. So he's up 25 feet. You're up 30 feet. So you got to go down 5. And then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
All right. Hunter's marked.
Okay.
And then.
Actually, he's going to counterspell that.
Who is?
The big guy. You shoot out this magical energy, and this thing just.
I need that. I need him to wisdom save. Don't
know of his wisdom, but he's got a good roll. 19.
That passes. So no hunter's mark, sadly.
Nomp on your hunter's mark.
Shoot his ass. 22.
Yep.
29.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
All right. 74 piercing damage.
That's an RIP to Big Boss Man in the back here. As you once again shoot him to death, a fate, unfortunately, some of these creatures are facing.
Me thinking, overthinking himself. These things are weak as shit. Well, that's my turn.
Yep. This last guy is up, and he is going to make one more desperate attempt. Sweetie, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, buddy.
You can get Roku's +5 or whatever it is.
It's +4 now, Roku, right?
Yep.
+4 and +3 from your Kuoto, and so it's a cumulative +7.
+7. And you said wisdom saving throw, so that's +8. Threw it off my desk. That's going to be a 25.
That absolutely passes. Cheddar.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Can Cheddar like peck at that last remaining guy with his movement?
I believe so.
Yes.
10, 15.
Or is it too thin of a opening?
I mean, he can swing on down. He's within. He can attack downward.
30, go within 10 feet of this guy and make his 3 attacks. 16.
Yep.
18.
Yep.
26.
Yep.
All right. 54 piercing damage.
I believe he's also dead. He had 5 hit points. So, okay. With that, we're with Roku at the bottom. There's only one guy left, and he's blind.
Bonk.
He's a
I'm
bit-
going to float 30 feet to the left, and I'm going to chuck my hammer twice, aiming to bonk him into unconsciousness.
I think you might get advantage because he's blinded. He
He
can't
is
see.
blind.
Attack rolls
He'll be
against the creature
blinded.
have advantage. So, yep, you're good.
Okay, that's a 32 and a
Okay.
25.
Oh, absolutely.
Time's running out, Roku. There's a chance he could teleport and this all could happen again.
He's going to take 45 damage. Do I need to split lightning damage?
No.
Okay, 45 damage.
Roku, you obviously are very familiar with this type of creature. And as you throw the hammer at him, he looks at you and goes, so you're the one that killed him, hey? Consider this revenge. As he's getting hit with your hammer. He's like looking around and his eyes are like swollen shut and he's like, I swear I'll kill you.
How
And
can
I
you
can
even
see
see
you.
me? How do you even know it's me?
Hammer.
Do you think all orcs look alike?
The hammer of the great Khan. It's what killed my brother.
He
No,
really
my,
wasn't
I,
that
I
great.
fisted him to death. There's a difference.
That's fair. Sweetie, you are up.
He really wasn't that
Gonna
great of
roll
a
a
con.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save, yep. Natural 20, even without modifiers, of which he has many. Dirty 30.
Dirty 30. Well, he is no longer blinded and he doesn't get teleported, so that's actually a plus. Let's go.
There you go. Okay, sweet.
Oh, yes, my turn. Can I get to him? You know, Misty Step would be really nice right about now.
I believe if you're walking on the wall of ice, it's difficult terrain.
So
So
Even
still would
worse.
be great. Sorry about that.
I would like to cast Dimension Door
Okay.
and appear behind him on top of the ice.
I can't
Look
fucking,
what's behind
I can't
you.
fucking click on you because it's Cheddar. He's a chunk.
That dirty chunk.
Strong there.
Donk. And then I would like to take my sword and bonus action bonk.
Yeah, roll for it.
How's a 15 sound?
Is unfortunately not enough. As you do so, he comes back at you in jest with a stick with a skull on the top, as you can see here. And he squawks in your face.
Yeah, I know that one.
You do know that one. It was in your pants for a bit. Not the exact one, same model, but not the same one.
That's how I learned how to crip walk, by the way.
It's true. So, Sweetie, do you have anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I can't really do anything else with my turn, so no.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Hola, Gabby.
Tell her we said hi, Garrett.
Maybe if we yell it loud enough, she can hear.
I can't yell right now.
Hi, Gabby.
Say
Hey, she actually.
She said hi as well.
Yay. I feel complete.
Wow.
She says she loves D&D, and actually, she says she wants to play right now. So, I guess that's what we're doing. Just kidding.
First
She
member?
hates me and my hobbies. Sweetie, what else would you like to do? The Kuatoans are up next as well.
Oh yes, Kuatoans. That's what I do now because my turn is over. I would like to. What's the range on this? 60 feet. Does Shield of Faith stack?
No.
No.
I'm saying like if someone Shield of Faith me, then someone
No.
else Shield
No.
of Faith me.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't
No.
stack.
We knew exactly what you meant.
Yeah, we knew what you meant and said it the first time. Does it
No.
stack? No. No, you don't understand. I'm asking if it stacks. We're like, thanks.
Stack though. But I asked stack. Then I would like the Archpriest to stop Shield of Faithing Roku. I apologize. And cast Spiritual Weapon.
It's not concentration.
Is it not?
No.
No, it is not.
That's one
Oh,
of the plus of it.
I clicked. Okay, I was looking at.
That's
Spirit
why it's so
Guardians.
awesome.
Okay, never mind. Keep Shield of Faith up because I'm dumb, and then Spiritual
Yes.
Weapon, 60 feet, close to this boy. So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He can get to right here.
I can spawn it there and then bonus action move it, right?
No,
And then
it's a
hit?
bonus action to
Bonus action
cast.
is
Gotcha.
you can move forward and do that.
Yeah.
Yes. Move forward. Move his 30 feet closer.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5,
And
10,
then
15,
cast
20,
it.
25, 30, 35. Up 10, 45, 50. Right here.
Okay. Can I cast it like off the side of the wall so it's not like Roku? I don't know. Like I'm guessing Roku can still walk past like through it, but like yeah, like there.
It's a spiritual weapon.
It is a.
What is
it's
the
a-
spiritual weapon of High Priest Valhalla?
It's a fish.
Is it a fish?
It's just a string that just there's a little cloud with a string dangling down out of it, and on the edge of the string is just a little hook, and it swings in
Jesus
circles
Christ.
like this.
It's a fish hook tornado? That's a goddamn saw trap, man. What the hell?
And,
Yeah.
and then
You can make an
yeah.
attack with the casting of it.
Okay. I can't like multi-attack 2 attacks with it though, right?
No.
No.
Well, I can only make the one. Okay. So yeah, 1 attack with it. What is?
It should say it next to their
Is,
spell
A
DC.
D8.
Oh, okay. That would be 14 to hit, which doesn't hit.
No. Okay, do the whips do anything?
I'm gonna just have them get closer.
I'll just move them 30 feet closer then.
Yeah.
Okay, is that their turns?
Yes.
Okay, now that he's not blinded, he is going to actually move forward a little bit, sweetie. You can make an opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack with my thing. I got really happy, then really sad. It's an 18 plus 11, so 29.
Yep, you
I thought
hit
it was
him.
I thought it was a crit thing at first. I am going to smite. So take that as you will.
Is he a fiend?
Yes, he is.
So it's an extra D8, correct? That's how that works.
That is how that works.
not the greatest, but it's decent. That's going to be. I can just say all the damage together, right?
Yep.
Actually, it's better than decent. I'm
Say
dumb.
the total.
That's going to be 6, 18, 24 magical, piercing, and radiant damage.
Okay. And then he is going to, very familiarly to all of you, going to launch a cascade of colors in all of your directions. I need everyone besides Sweetie to make a dexterity saving throw. That includes your Kuatoans as well.
Roll a natural 1.
That's a fail.
Cheddar got another nat 20,
Your arc priest is gonna get +4.
and good old Hoga rolled a 26.
Our
So
priest is going to be a 25.
Okay. He succeeds.
Apparently, Cheddar's got at saving throws.
And the whips, the whip on the northern whip, the whip on top of the map, he got a 12.
So he failed.
And then the southern whip
Whip
got a 5.
Also
Whip of the
failed.
south.
So Cheddar
So it's only
succeeded.
arc
What
priest.
did Hogar get?
26.
That also succeeds. Okay. So starting from the whip of the south, that's a 4.
Shaft.
So is he resistant to poison damage in any way?
No.
I don't know if they were. They're, So he failed, so he's going to take the full extent of poison damage, which is going to be 37 points of poison damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that kills him.
Archpriest
Yeah,
succeeded, so that's half as much poison damage. He rolled the same number.
Okay, so that's 15. No.
Archpriest takes 33 points of poison damage.
Archpriest is the one who succeeded.
He takes 17 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then the one of the north is going to take fire damage. I don't know if they're resistant to that.
No, they're not.
He takes 33 points of fire damage. Roku, you're immune to fire damage. It doesn't affect you. Is Cheddar immune to fire damage? I'm gonna guess he's probably not.
No.
So we will roll that again for Cheddar, and he'll take half. 36 in half is 8. No, 18's 32.
18's 36.
Is it 36? Yeah, I second guessed myself. So he's gonna take 18 points of fire damage, and Hogar, you take cold damage. Are you resistant to cold?
I resist it, so it's already 4.
What?
So give me the damage because I saved, so I take half, and I resist cold, so I take half.
Okay,
of
I
that.
asked if you resisted cold. So you save, so you're gonna take 16, half is 8. Cold damage. Okay, that was his big thing. Now is we are up next with Hogar.
All right. Let's see. I am 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I'm going to. Can I have Cheddar fly on my turn? Right,
No.
for his turn for him to move.
Yeah, he had you move on his turn.
I'm gonna use Slayer's Prey on this guy,
Okay.
which I can. He's within 60 feet of me.
Cool.
And then 3 attacks. $21.
Yep.
27.
Yep.
25. $18. So that's 18 times 4. 72 piercing damage.
If you're gonna do that, just use like a dice roller instead, instead of multiplying it. Or is that? I'm confused. What exactly that was?
I did that because I rolled 18 damage, and each of the attacks deal plus 18.
Okay.
Of sharpshooter plus 3 plus 5 of dex.
Oh, okay. So why'd you have to multiply it by 4? Are you saying for
simplicity?
But wouldn't it be times
I did it for
3?
sake of simplicity.
Because for each attack, you get it?
Yes, but I also rolled 18 damage with the dice.
Cool. Okay. Now it's Cheddar's turn.
So it was either 18 times 3 plus 18, or just 18 times 4.
Cool.
Alright. Cheddar's gonna... Cheddar's going on the offensive and fly towards him and attack.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he was still at about ground level to attack the other things. Alright. The 22 hit.
Yep.
I'm taking a wild guess and saying the 2 13s don't.
No, they do not, unfortunately.
Right. Cheddar deals 16 piercing damage, and it's gonna fly 50 feet straight up.
Okay.
He will not provoke any attack of opportunity.
That crafty, slippery son of a bitch.
But he is flyby.
Cheddar flew by. Roku, we're back up to you.
This time we're gonna give him the actual bonk. And I'm
Are
just
you
gonna
sure?
walk 5, 10, 15 feet forward. I'm gonna try to bonk him twice. Aiming to knock him out.
You like if you were to drop him to 0, you want to knock him unconscious as opposed to dead. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know if you were just saying figuratively. I want to knock him out, but
it's gonna be a 23 and a 27.
oh, absolutely, those are gonna hit.
And then I don't think I need the smite. Just to be safe, I'm a level 1 smite on one of them. You know how it is.
Of course, I get it. It's fine.
He's gonna take 48 aura strength and lightning and hammer damage all thrown together there. And 30 radiant damage.
Roku, you come up to him and just, and as he goes to fall to the ground, he doesn't protect himself and just collapses unconscious. And there you stand amongst the things.
Can you turn this ice wall off, Roku?
And then while still on top of the ice wall, I'm gonna pick him up and then I'm just gonna dissipate it and sink to the ground onto slush.
Okay.
All right. Now, if we find a place, I am making a circle around him so he can't do any shenanigans.
I'm gonna start dragging him up to the top to the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Oh yes, I need to give her the bones.
You guys caught this infestation seconds after it started happening, and the combat took about less than 20 seconds to do. So as you're moving away, carrying this thing's body, the Raven Queen herself is like walking down the steps slowly, and you sort of meet her at the base of the steps, and she says, well, I appreciate your ability to be on time, although I'm a bit concerned as to why you were so close.
Oh, 1 second. I got these for you. I hand her the vampire bones.
What is that?
Vampire bones?
Why do I want vampire bones?
Well, I killed this powerful undead, so I killed 2 vampires to make up for my being resurrected and me resurrecting Roku.
It doesn't quite
I
make
thought
up
that's
for
how-
it, but I very much appreciate the thought. And she takes the
sorry, I
bag.
thought that's how you did things. But I can put up a effective circle so we can interrogate this boy.
I would like to start this conversation by saying I'm sorry.
For?
Well, you see, I got banished to the abyss for a short while, and I was thrown into carcery. Are you familiar with carcery?
I am, and funny enough, I'm familiar with that little man in your arms as well.
Well, to gain the warden's trust, he wanted information on you, and I told him where you lived. However, I lied to him and said that you were quite weak, so he sent those things instead of a bigger force.
And that's why you were able to take them out in less than 30 seconds?
Yes. We came here to warn you, and that's why we're here. I left this guy alive in case you wanted to have a chat with him.
Well, I'm afraid I'm rather open to it, but I don't think he will. You see, a long time ago, he looked a lot like one of you, but then I made him look like, well, that.
Cursed him?
Yes, there were 7 of them, and they tried to defy me, and they lost.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll kill the other 5 if you stop being mad at me.
Would you roll me a persuasion check, Roku?
That is it's a 29. Wait, no, 28. My persuasion is now 9.
She gives a sort of side smile and goes, well, it's the thought that counts. Here, bring him on up. We'll dispose of him quickly.
Oh. I'm gonna drag him by his foot, just so his head's like hitting the stair as we're going up.
I frown sadly at my powdered silver and say, "You'll get you use someday."
As you're sort of carrying him up, the people are now flooding back out into the streets as they literally went inside, looked outside, realized everything was okay, went back out in the matter of seconds. So they're all sort of walking around. A bunch of people are coming up to the queen and being like, is everything okay, madam? Do I need to dispose of these folks? Oh, no, they come in peace, I think. We'll keep an eye on them. And people are coming up like, Raven Queen, what happened? And, oh, don't worry about it, citizens. Everything is taken care of. We're actually going to dispose of this little bastard now. And so basically this crowd sort of formulates around you guys as you walk up. And as you do so, she brings you up the big platinum staircase to the side of the large platform. And she sort of like reaches out for him. She grabs him by the leg like she's holding like a chicken, basically. And she sort of looks out to the crowd that has formed around her. She says, my loyal subjects,
Eons ago, this man and 6 of his associates tried to directly defy me whilst I ruled the Shadowfell. They attempted to become immortal through a magical process. So I cursed them and turned them into horrific birds. Now, they are, well, a bit weak, and let this serve to be a reminder to those who wish to extend life beyond its natural process. And hell, just a bit more entertainment around here. And she just takes it and hucks him off the side of this cliff, and people come like scattering over and like looking over the edge just to see this unconscious body explode into gore, viscera, and feathers that explode as he hits the ground. And people give like this sort of like very, very delicate golf clap and a smile as they all go back to return to their
Well done, madam. Well done.
Oh yes.
I clap. Unsure the situation.
I couldn't have thrown a body off a cliff better if I tried. She looks back to you and goes, okay, so did you come here just to protect me and give me vampire bones, or what?
Yes. Did we come in for anything else?
Oh, I have more news, I suppose. The Enigma thing. Can we tell her the Enigma thing?
I think probably already knows about the Enigma thing.
That's not my wheelhouse here.
I'm gonna tell her about the Enigma thing.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna turn
You're
back
on the
to
best
her.
terms.
I think I don't know if you know, but Enigma's kind of in with Avandra.
How so?
What?
She's a sorceress with Avandra.
What?
What?
Did you guys?
Was this something you found to tell us about prison?
No. Did I learn this at some other point and not tell him this?
No, we know she's still a tank, and she has the Beholder's Eye.
She's in league with Avandra.
Is she?
Rick, is that true? Or am I making this up?
I don't recall when I expressively stated that, but I could see how you got there through your like reasoning. Like I could understand
because she was able to disguise herself instead of like being her. I remember this being explained to me. She was able to use magic, unlike her swashbuckler self.
Yes.
Oh, I guess at some point.
Also, she now has the Eye of a Beholder, so maybe it's that.
And the tank.
The Eye of the Beholder just blocks magic. It doesn't give her magic.
Well, she also owns a city. Maybe she has people teaching her stuff.
This was told to me by someone. I swear.
I remember Rick was like, well, maybe she's becoming like kind of a threat. She's kind of building herself up to be something more powerful. And then I do remember that being said.
Remember that. Not specifically.
It was Vecna. It was Vecna. It was Vecna that told us. Vecna, he said, we asked him about the things Kravaku said about Enigma and about some other stuff. The main one, Enigma, he said that he is playing the Raven Queen and Avandra, and he's serving Avandra as well as being friends with the Raven Queen to get power.
I wasn't there for the American talk.
There you go.
anyway,
Yeah,
so.
you figured it out. That is what was said. Now I recall that as well.
Oh, isn't no shit.
Sweetie was there for that.
Well, he like, she is?
I was like, did I just make that up? Okay, anyway.
So
Good job. You spoiled everything.
that was somewhat that's somewhat, as you guys were talking about it, you mentioned like the Raven Queen kind of understood what was happening as you guys argued about whether or not it was true. And she's like, oh, you said you learned that from Vecna?
Well, I
Don't look
asked
at me.
for 2 favors when I cut off the hand and eye. And one of the answers was what was going on with Enigma.
And you believe that he's fully telling the truth?
Well, I suppose I haven't seen it for myself. However, she did use magic to buy one of our tanks. So, and I didn't really know her as a magic user.
You guys are
Right?
seen by most of the rest of the continent as something of a time bomb. Those cities that are not directly allied with you, such like the waterfront, are seeing themselves as, well, future war zones. You guys are known as very impulsive and petty leaders. Word got out you started a forest fire?
That was to burn out the Feywild. Great time.
So you can understand the threat that you seem to pose to the leaders around you.
Which is
Yeah, that's fair.
Frankly, at this point, I think you've burnt too many bridges. I don't think that council will ever happen. You know, the one Sweetie was trying to start.
Yeah, no,
Probably
yeah.
not.
But also, it's more of an optional thing. I don't want to rope everyone into it forcibly.
If it was my guess, the people you're selling the tanks to now, the fire people,
Fire guard. Yeah.
my guess is they're trying to, well, after they wean themselves off from your tank supply, be able to fortify against you in case you ever decide to turn on them.
I guess that's a smart move.
I can respect that.
I don't really want to go back to Skotoa ever again. Skotoa.
Well, luckily for you, it's not like that here in Brighton, as the people of the city just saw you slay a batch of demons, so you're always welcome here, fortunately.
I am.
As of
We are.
recent action, yes.
Okay.
My offer still stands. I'll go travel through the abyss, cutting down demons
And
if you want.
that's very sweet of you. I'm afraid that's a bit over my head. So, what's next up on the docket for you guys? Are you gonna go through with the whole ritual thing?
Yes.
Yeah, but when? How are you gonna prepare for that more?
Maybe on like the plane of Earth or something, away from water.
I mean, we have to do it here.
Why do we have to do it here?
Well,
'Cause-
you have the elements. You have the elemental orbs. So like you're supposed to tie them together. The material plane is the tie, it's the soul sort of part. You can't like yeah, it's specifically crafted for the
that. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Have you ever heard of the Demogorgon?
Yes, I have.
Say he broke out of his chains. How bad would that be?
Actually, it might fix a couple of things.
Okay, that's good. All right.
Enoch may be able to have some competition. The demons aren't as allied with one another as they used to be, and perhaps they'll dip as the blood war continues. The way it was, the demons have been winning for quite some time, so it's good you threw a wrench into their plans.
Oh, good. We're doing a good thing. That seems like a bad thing.
He was a nice guy, but he fucked with me a little bit when I looked at him.
Hopefully not too bad.
Is that the?
Yeah,
Is that the?
that's what that was.
Okay.
Yeah, Jared, in case you did not understand, we were we were drinking last night, and Tom was bragging about all the stuff he got to do, but he couldn't tell Ave because obviously he hadn't. So then he was going like this to mimic the Demogorgon, just so we're all on the same page here.
You guys were drinking.
No idea what.
Without me.
Can you physically handle alcohol? I feel like that's like medically not a good idea.
I mean, I'm not Markiplier.
I'm fair. I just mean like I don't know. Will it upset your tumors? I don't want to take any risks, man. Well, that's not the point. Not the point.
It's being put on YouTube. Again, it's on the record. Off the record. I haven't actually had a large quantity of alcohol before.
Yeah.
Most I've had was a little sip after I drank grapefruit juice.
Well, here's what you do: you drink way too much, and then you black out. That's how I always do it, and it's
And
always.
blame Tom when you wake up.
And then vomit sometimes profusely after you eat like a whole pizza.
How's Gabby feel about that? Hey, Gabby, how's
I didn't throw up. It's fine. Not today, at least. Anyways. Anyways.
Glad this is going on YouTube.
Well, oh yeah, we got so many viewers. Well, is there anything else I could possibly help you with before you go? I'll go talk to Enigma after this, make sure everything's okay in that regard.
She also killed a beholder that I liked very much to take his eye. I'm not too happy about it.
Well,
that's something else.
Well, let's not go to war over it.
Well, there's good news to that. Beholders don't often die. In fact, sometimes when their physical body dies, they will shed it and come back as a skeletal versions of themselves. Death
That
is
sounds
merely
almost worse.
death
Is
is
it gonna be
merely an
just as
idea
angry?
to them. Yes, probably more if I had to ask.
Okay.
Their mind goes a bit as well. I would go check up on his old lair and see if anything has changed.
That was my favorite part about him. The death threats, of course.
Yes, of course.
Doesn't sound like a healthy relationship.
It really wasn't. They talked once.
I hope the ritual goes well, and
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be the last batch of demons. He had this orb thing to where he could talk around the plane. Just so you know.
we'll keep our eye out. Hopefully you lied well enough about me.
I told him you were weak, which was a lie.
You're pretty strong.
Yep.
All right. And then I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna like, and then fly away.
Go up to the edge,
Bye.
whistle, and try to catch me as I fall.
Absolutely.
Sweetie, can you fly? Can you fly, sweetie? Do you have something cool?
I can wall of force and then stand on top of the wall of force, and it looks like I'm flying.
For a good minute.
Walks
Yeah,
over-
that'll keep you up.
Walks over to Roku's griffin.
Wall of force, 10 by foot panels, just as a big ass ramp. So I just start running up into nothing.
There you go.
I got 1 minute of just sprinting.
Maribel catches you.
Or runs into the wall of force and falls.
Did you guys
No,
bring
the wall of
Maribel?
force is the ramp.
Yeah, she brought Sweetie.
Oh shit! Totally, just did not.
This is good. Didn't want her to fight anyway. She got like 40 hit points.
Sweetie, you also as well have Kuatoans left unattended too as well. They're vibing with you right now.
Just go home.
I have 2 Kuatoans.
Let's
I have
remember
the priest
being at
and the whip.
home.
Wait, what happened to the other one?
He died.
Oh,
Sweetie, do you need Cheddar to carry 2 of these?
Well, I also kind of think here in a second they're kind of just gonna like teleport back home. I think.
sweetie, one of our own was killed.
Don't worry, he'll be back when you get home. I know of it.
Are you sure?
I think that's how summoning works.
Am I just bringing in guys and just getting them slaughtered?
That was a real person. And his body is still laying in the streets.
Go grab it, I think.
Don't worry. We'll have it all taken care of.
As I turn around and look at the Raven Queen.
Okay.
And they just stand there.
Don't worry.
Teleport home.
Well, they're here for an hour. It's been like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
I'll just start walking home.
Well, I mean, you guys can go home. You don't have to stay. And it says dismiss your followers at will.
Yes.
But like, does that mean they teleport back home?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
And then they're like, oh, you tell them they can go home, and they're like, okay. And they start walking down the stairs, and then they vanish.
Oh, you're like, that's more to you, God, sweetie.
The body of the fallen Kuaton is still laying in the streets.
Oh no.
You might want to tell him that he didn't die. Just be like, yo, he didn't die, right?
He's right
But
behind you.
But he's dead. There's nothing we can do about that. As I start rushing off to collect his body.
But he's dead. Raven Queen, there's nothing we can do about that.
Back to the Raven Queen. But he's dead. Wink, wink.
So I'm assuming you go get the body?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm a crypt walk all the way back home, flying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his teeth went on Cheddar's back.
Yeah. So that was
cast him.
like it's pretty late at night by the time you guys get back due to the several cross country flights you've had today. And with that,
Cheddar, you deserved it.
you go settle in, and as you do so, Roku, this is the first time you've ran into Kesto since you've come back, and he like immediately walks up to you and he goes, oh, Master Roku, oh, goodness me, I was worried. These people, they said, what sort of stone buildings would be in the abyss, right? And I said, well, perhaps Orcus's castle, and into which Master Sweetie said, well, I hope there's a portal to Orcus's castle right here and I thought that was a terrible idea, and I thought they were going to get themselves killed and never even find you in the first place. Gosh, I was so worried. I was flipping through my books like a madman. I ended up looking at several different types of fish for a while just because I needed something to read. My point being, I'm very glad you're safe, Master Roku.
It was a crazy few days, Kesto.
Yes. Oh, yes. The time dilation, I'm sure, is off due to your departure.
Do you know if there's going to be any negative effects to eating a demon soul thing?
Was it in fact called a lemure?
Yes.
Those are not demon souls. Those are devil souls, and probably not. Do you happen to hear a funny voice in your head?
Is there still a funny voice in my head?
It hasn't talked to you since that time it talked to you, but
Oh, we got voices.
Well, it hasn't talked to me in a bit, but
Okay, good. That's
You seem like a
probably
nice guy.
unrelated. So,
okay, all right. Well, that's reassuring.
anyways, have a safe night. Don't get yourself into any more abyssal situations, or else you'll give me a heart attack.
Don't you mean abysmal?
I suppose.
I'm looking at comedy.
okay. You make your way back to Sarask for the night.
I'm
Anything
gonna
you guys
cuddle
would
with
like to do?
Maribel and go to bed.
Okay, Maribel, gotcha.
I'm gonna give his Chet some scratches before going to bed underneath his tree.
As God of Fish, I'm going to sleep in my chair of coral.
Odd chair.
Oh, okay.
The
So-
chair fit for a god.
You guys wake up in the morning, and right now on your plate, I mean, you sort of have the things that you need to do or want to do, but as of right now, nothing is pressing. No matters are needed to be attended to specifically right now. So how do you guys? What are you embarking on next?
You want to find that worm?
We could go find the worm.
We could find that guy in his house.
That might take a long while, but yeah, we definitely could.
I can never guess though. That that worm we were telling you about, the huge one with like the beak.
Yes.
Do you know where that would be? Like where
Underground.
one would be? Like on the material plane?
Yes,
Or-
yes. Well, to be fair, they perhaps could be in other planes. I'm not familiar, but the big beast you seek, I'm assuming, would be subterranean here on the material plane.
Start there. Also, something else we could embark on is my hammer gives me control over elementals. So if I could be a great Khan. If you guys wanted to go on a massive crusade.
Maybe later.
Yeah,
That
earlier
does
you
sound
weren't
pretty
here.
cool, though.
They promised Vecna one of the elemental planes.
We tried to.
Yeah, Sweetie tried to give him one of them, and Vecna said, "You guys don't own them." And he's like, "But Roku does." And he's like, "Not really. He's not tending to it right now. So
He could.
you don't have really a claim of stake here." So
We'll see about that fact. No.
actually,
Vecna's a sassy bitch.
since he's gotten the hand and eye, he actually told them that you guys aren't useful anymore, and he doesn't really need to talk to you. So
He's such a sassy bitch. He knows he loves us.
You like fuckers who give him attention.
We'll kill you all. Oh, he loves us.
Those are my
Basically.
favorite kind of people.
We can tell.
So
Yeah,
you all meet up, and it's up to you where you go next. What exactly is the goal here?
Didn't we discuss 2 locations that the worm could be?
The Mind Flare Hive was going to be our first location that we checked.
It's back with the Kuatoans.
Okay.
Alright.
Back to the Kuatoans.
Back to the Kuatoans.
Okay.
With Roger's body. This Kuatoan was Roger.
His name's
I'm
Roger.
the god of them. I'm the god of them. I know all their names by heart.
So his name is Roger. Okay. And
His
that
name-
you do. So yeah. So how you guys flying to the Kuatoans like once more?
You posing on top of Cheddar?
We're walking all the way there.
I learned a crypt walk by following Tom the entire way.
Are you
while
on?
holding a body over
Are you on Maribel as well though? Is that how you're getting there?
Or you're on the carpet?
No, I just crypt walk with Tom. Yeah. We just
I
crypt
forgot
walk.
he had the carpet, so I'm actually going to ride Maribel.
Okay.
Oh, the carpet goes 50 feet slower.
Perfect.
But
I
sweetie,
take
you
my
don't
Tom
have to
back to sing crypt
hold.
walk.
You don't have to hold on to him though. You can put him on the carpet. So that's a big plus
Yeah,
there.
That's fair.
Sorry, not him. I mean Roger. His actual real
Roger.
name.
Yes.
As you guys descend over the Kuatoan Island, several hours east and a little bit south of Sarask, you guys see in the sky different colored explosions. The first one, red,
Cheddar, get down!
then yellow. They start to make different shapes. Some explode, some whistle as they as they are launching a fireworks show in the air.
Cheddar, get down.
As you come down, they look at you and they go, "Oh, God, you're back!" And they are starting to light this little ball on fire, and they throw it, and it explodes in all directions.
Don't even have like launchers. They're just straight up just yucking fireworks.
God, you
Okay.
must try this.
I look at an arrow. Can I see one of those?
Which ones?
Big one.
Okay. And he gets this like big ball of powder that's like assembled in some sort of flammable packaging.
How big is it?
It's about 6 inches circumference.
A little bit smaller, like a cylindrical one. You have any of those?
What?
You have any smaller ones?
Yeah, we got
I want to
these.
try something. I want to take it, light it up, poke an arrow on it, and shoot the arrow in the sky.
As you light it up, it immediately. And he goes, "Oh no, you don't have to light them." And he throws this thing at a tree, and it just makes a noise. That's all it does.
Oh. I'll take 3.
Certainly. God, I see you've brought our fallen comrade from the streets yesterday.
Yes. He's just asleep right now, but I
What?
do
No.
remember seeing him awake.
No, he certainly died. Are you trying to
So we
deceive?
must bury him?
Are you trying to deceive him to
Eat
life?
him?
I'm deceiving him into life because I know for a fact this fucker's alive.
Roll me a deception check.
I watched him fall asleep. Don't worry.
What? Bringing someone to life, that would probably be a rarity 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's not alive.
No, he's
Well,
certainly
he
dead.
is alive because
Oh, he must
What do you
have.
do with your dead?
I'm sorry. I
How do
swear
you-
I saw him fall asleep last night. But what do we normally do with the deceased around here?
Oh yes. Well,
Do you bury them?
we sometimes cut them open. We sometimes devour them for sustenance, but most of the time we cram our eggs inside of them for next breeding season.
Do you ever say a few words before you
Well-
do so?
Well, they can't talk. They can't say words. They are deceased.
No, like, do you say words in honor of their life?
No. No, our lives aren't very honorable, so no.
Well,
All right then.
this young lad, Roger, he lived a very honorable life and helped us in combat.
His name wasn't Roger.
We were very close. I think I remember his name.
Oh, okay. If you say so, God.
He lived a very honorable life. Now, you can take his body back and do the egg.
We
laying
shall
process.
stuff him full of eggs at once. Take his body and start hauling him off to a back tent.
I have to do it with your guys' bodies if you don't make it.
Please don't. I have one of them.
Wait. When Hogar dies with the amulet, he respawns a new body, right? But his flesh just stays there, right?
No, the last body disappeared.
Does his body
Yeah.
disappear? Okay. So I can't farm Hogar for bodies for my people.
Unfortunately not.
I'd rather you not. You know how many vampires I have to kill for that?
Just a few. Just a few.
You
Have to die.
like it. You're like, okay.
So, what else do you do here? I mean, they're playing with fireworks and gunpowder, and that's about it.
Leave the flyers here and head out to the mine. Or you want to take the flyers to the mine player place?
I'm going to toss out Clegane and give him the same instructions to go kill some stuff in the forest with Maribel.
Do you want Cheddar to help them?
There.
Cheddar, help them kill stuff in the forest.
All right.
But
Gonna
don't
specify
don't go on a
non-humans.
murder spree.
Okay. They
Do some hunting.
they
You find some
go off.
terms.
They have to return to the mainland to go hunting in a forest, but they can.
Yeah, Cheddar can carry Clegane.
That's true.
Is Clegane in Cheddar's talons?
Clegane is
This is
being
fun.
held like a cat under their arms, so he's like arms outstretched as
A
he's
full ass lion.
yeah. And that just leaves you guys to attend to things.
All right, time to go swimming.
I'm gonna
Like-
walk across the water because I'm Jesus Christ.
I
Mhm.
punched my chest and cast water breathing on myself to see who can breathe water.
Okay.
I can breathe water, so I'm gonna be a goddamn dolphin.
You guys
And diving.
swim a bit south, this time without the giant frog to aid you. And as you do so, you stumble upon good old Rick's wreckage. And as you prepare to submerge lower into the depths from which you went before, I think that is where we'll pick up next time as you pursue your big worm to fight.